1 minute rhymes that don't come out right, they bite.
They never write.
That's not polite. Am I lying?
No, you're quite right.
Well, tonight, on the Stereo Mic, you're about to hear.
We swear, the best star rappers of the year.
So, cheerio,
yell,
scream bravo.
Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Your bally's on.
Yo, Rick, I was about to, but I need the shoe home.
Why?
Because the shoes always hurt my thumb.
6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes to get fresh, you're on.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Come on.
Come on.
Yo, what's wrong with that?
Well, I don't know, they're late, told them the time. Oh, I forgot the day.
Man, you did it again. Oh, no. Here we go.
DT Rock.
DJ T-Rock.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Let's Be Clear radio show live here on iAxis Radio. This morning, we got Lady Grace in the building.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
We got DJ Tony Sparks in the building.
I am in the building. Yes, it is. Good morning, everyone.
And we got DJ T-Rock.
4 quarter boys, you know.
And we got the engineer of all engineers, Big Al, is in the building.
Morning, sunshine.
Yes, so today, we got 2 DJs today, sissy. We gonna be lit up in here.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So it's gonna be one big party, but before we party, is always something to talk about. So I'm gonna start off with me. I'm gonna talk about myself.
Yes, let's talk
okay,
about
let's
it,
talk
'cause
about
you ain't
myself.
supposed to be here, so let's talk about
So the reason why I'm here is because I didn't want to leave you by yourself. I know how you get a little antsy when I'm not around. So I'm gonna hold off the retirement for a little while. We got a couple of more shows to do. We got some guests coming through. So after that happens, then I'm gonna retire and I'm gonna let you take over. However,
Who you trying to convince, me or you?
no, I'm not trying to convince anyone.
Trying to convince the listeners?
No.
Oh,
What I'm
okay.
trying to
Oh, okay.
what I'm trying T-Rock better shut up before I'm gonna throw a rock and hit you right in your head. But anyway, that's not what I really wanted to talk about.
Wait.
She talking foolishness. Don't even chime in.
Here we go, right? It's Saturday, right, people?
It's Saturday
It's
all
Saturday.
day.
And for some reason, I'm driving today, and I noticed that she hasn't been to work. Because there's too many cars out there with bird poop on their
Mine's got it
windshield.
on there right now. Mine's
what
got
I mean?
some on it too.
So,
I
she
just
ain't been
said
on her
I need a car
squeegee.
wash. Yeah, she ain't working. I
Okay,
ain't
so
seen
that's
her.
2 of y'all, right?
Oh.
So let's just clear it out. Let's get it
Let's
all
just clear it
out.
out. Let's clear it out.
Hey, yo.
Anyway, no, I'm gonna talk about myself.
Well, let's get to it.
But we was trying to help you.
No, I don't need help to talk about myself. I can talk about myself by myself.
Okay.
So, however, yesterday was an interesting day for me, right? Mm-hmm. So, I felt that something was not right. Something was gonna go wrong. It started out early, when I'm driving around with my family. My family's a little crazy. So, all that being said and done, I was feeling like I was about to have an anxiety attack.
No boy.
So I'm like, for some reason, I was real jittery. My stomach was jittery. My heart was beating faster than normal. So I'm like, okay. One of my coworkers was like, something is going to happen. So I was like, nah, I don't want nothing to happen. So, chill. So then he goes, did you take your medication? So I said, what medication? He was like, your psych medication. Usually when you take psych medication, that usually helps. So being that I haven't seen my psych doctor in a while, I was out of medication. However, boom, just like that, something happens. And I was like, you know what?
Well, what happened?
I'm going to receive that. I'm going to
No.
take that as a lesson learned. You know, sometimes you got to get hit in the head with a couple of bricks before you learn your lessons.
So you're gonna receive the fact that when your pills go low, you're gonna.
Nah, I'm gonna receive the fact that that boom happened. And
what? Accept it.
Yeah, I accept that. I accept that. However, moving forward, so I was telling you guys outside that when I went to this lobbying in D.C. and we were going to see the senators and stuff like that. So the group that I was in, you know, we were on this group text, so we were texting back and forth or whatever. However, this one lady started trying to video call me. So I'm like, why is this lady video calling me? We not friends like that. So it went on and went on and went on. So I would reject the video call and I would call her back, voice call.
This
like,
going left.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. She never answered. Then I would text her, hi, how you doing? She would never answer. So yesterday, for some reason, this person was determined to get a hold of me. So they kept calling me, video call, video call, video call. By the time I got home last night, which was about 12 o'clock, the person's video calling me again. So I was like, let me see what this lady want, because her name comes up as the person, you know. Why was dude playing with his penis? I was like,
it was going left. I told you it was going left.
So I'm like, oh my God, what a loser.
All that?
Yeah. The fact that it was kind of small too. You know, I was like, first of all, you need to go get that. You probably need to go get an enlargement.
She said that's the first thing you thought of?
No, that wasn't. The first thing was that it was just too small.
Size and then say, well, damn, you did all
I
that.
said, you. And then as I was trying to block this person, that person just kept, I couldn't block them because they kept calling back. I got maybe about 15 missed video calls from this person.
Terrible.
So whoever's out there hacking people, because I don't want to think that it was the lady, because she's an older lady. So somebody either
hacked her.
I said either two things happened. Either she changed her number or someone hacked her page.
That's a different type of creep, though, ain't that?
Yeah, like
he used an old lady to get to you to like. That's a sinister.
And I was like, what in the hell? Why does person keep video calling me? We're not friends like that.
He wanted you to see what he was working with.
He wasn't working with nothing, sissy.
According to him, he was.
No, he was in the bathroom. All I seen was feet and little penis.
Ooh.
So shout out to all the creeps out there. Leave people alone. If you want to get your creep on,
I thought she was about
go
to say,
find.
shout out to all the little penises out
Them
there.
too, you know. You know.
Maybe he was stretching his manhood, trying to get more followers.
But if he was doing that, then do it somewhere else. Don't video call me.
He saw the name and he was like, bam.
Did it say Lady D on you?
You see? Right. So anyway, yeah, shout out to the little people and the creeps. The little people creeps.
Yeah.
Because that was like, why would you do that? I don't understand why people do stuff like that.
That's a different.
We got sick people in the world.
People like that don't even get any type of like. If they go to jail, they have a problem with all the murderers.
Yeah, because they getting served.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I hope happened for him today. I hope that he get arrested for doing stuff like that. Like somebody really report that, and because anyway. So that's what happened to me. It was interesting. I had a very interesting day.
Make sure you take your meds next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go see my doctor because I haven't been in a while. So yeah.
Interesting day a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
You care to share?
Yeah, I don't care. It's actually funny. I got video of it.
Oh Lord.
It's actually really funny.
If you got video, we want to see the video.
Well, I was on my way to work, and I work up in Hastings on the Hudson, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking in, strolling in. You know, it's the morning. Do. I'm walking. I feel something on the back of my head. Do like this. I think it's a fly or something. You know. Do like this, and I see something big and black go past me.
Oh shit.
So I do like this and swing, and I realize the next thing I know, I feel a sting. Stung me on the hand. And I'm swinging, I'm running like this. You see me? I'm trying to get I got stung 3 times. A hornet's nest.
Oh.
Very interesting. Yo,
The
So
way
now-
he was jumping around.
Yeah, so now
Of
I
course
go
she
to
was
work.
going to get stung.
Of course they have. So I'm telling, because there's a camp going on with a bunch of kids.
Right.
An hour later, so I tell the camp counselor, like, listen, I got stung. I don't know what's going on because it's not the first time we've had a hornet's nest in a tree close or whatever. And I tell her, and he's like, really? And then I tell security, and he pulls up the video. So now they
so
slow
they
the
watching
video
you.
down on me and put all kind of karate sound effects with it. And, yeah.
No, that's funny.
I'll show y'all the video when I get a chance. So the last 2 days they've been getting me good.
That's
So,
good for you.
so with the video, did they play Wu-Tang Protect Your Neck?
That's all they needed.
That's a good
all
one.
they needed.
That
They
would
going,
that
I'm
would
walking.
work.
You see me walking, they going doo 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 doo. Oh, anything you can think of. The narrative was crazy all day.
People are very
But
creative
you alright though?
with
You
that.
good?
I'm good. I got stung 3 times. Caught me in the thigh. Start high stepping. Oh,
He was on his turf.
Oh Lord.
like a needle in the hand though. In the hand. Ooh.
Yeah, that I've never been bit by one of those things, but I saw one son tried to creep up in the car on us yesterday, and I was like, oh hell no! I was about to jump out the window because I do not want to get. I got bit by a bee once, and that was very, very, But anywho, anybody else got anything interesting to talk about before we move on?
Nah, I'm good.
You
So
sure?
nothing happens to Grace. Just nothing, Grace.
Oh yeah.
happens to Grace.
No. Oh yes, things happen to her, but she can't talk
Not
about.
sharing. Oh, okay.
She can't talk about it on the air.
Wow.
But
Let me stop.
I know when I see her and she got this one face, and she be like, "Come over here for a minute." Oh yeah, it's something about to happen.
Looked like something happened last night. I said, Grace, what's wrong? She said, oh, nothing, and kept walking.
I'm good.
No, she's alright.
I am.
But y'all president is up to no good
No,
again.
we're not talking about him.
Oh, God.
You watched the debate? Because I sure didn't.
No, I
Did you
didn't.
watch
I
the
heard
debate?
Bernie
Nah,
Sanders
I
did
can't
pretty
watch it.
good.
I can't either because
I
I don't
can't
know
watch
what we
Because
get ready
first
to
of
get.
all, I don't know who, what, when, and how. But as long as Trump is not there anymore, you know what I'm
You
saying?
think we all right?
We can't get no worse than that.
Oh, nah, we could.
We can.
No, I mean you know what? You're right. My bad. That's a misstatement.
I don't know why. I can't
False
think of it.
statement.
What's my man's name that works with him?
Pence.
Yes, Hunter.
He's not running. Is he running for
I'm
president?
just saying, if he would, you don't want him,
I know they're still trying to impeach him. Like
By
his
the time
term
they
is
get
almost.
there, it's gonna be over.
His term is almost over. So what are they gonna do? You might as well wait, let somebody else win, and then stick his butt in jail. Cause that's where it's leading. Cause he did some really corrupt stuff, and I don't know why they holding on to him the way they holding on to him. Maybe he got something against them too, because there's no
Possibly.
way in God's green earth that this man is not only accused of doing some of the things he did, but has been proven guilty on some of these things, and he's still running around here being a jerk.
Well, if that was Barack, that's just for
Right.
example.
He'd have been gone.
He would have been gone a long time
long
ago.
gone. Long gone.
I don't know.
Let me find out.
Maybe I got the willies after I thought about it. I caught
After
a
you started talking
flashback.
about,
Come on.
I caught a flashback.
I
Hey,
don't do
T.
the bugs. I don't do the
Harlem
bugs.
shaking
Nah,
for
we
no.
don't- we don't
y'all
like-
thinking I'm doing a Harlem shake. I mean,
I don't like bugs.
yeah, you got the heebie-jeebies.
yeah.
But
I seen the father of the twins.
yeah,
I did, and it's the wife actually. She's
yeah, she
there.
was a part of. They were a family, so
They are a family.
You know, sometimes we can't listen to everything we hear on the news
facts.
because
I was like, oh, here's the update.
yeah,
But she even made a good statement saying that she supports her husband, and she
So-
knows that it was a mistake. He went to court yesterday. No reason why I'm actually thinking about it.
no, I think it was
It
the
was
day
Thursday?
before. Yeah, because they had the viewing yesterday.
Yeah, the viewing was yesterday, so he went to court.
I think what they
Thursday.
did was they put all the charges on hold until after the
'cause they wanted to
services
go
and
to
stuff
grand
like that.
jury. Yeah,
But he has been indicted,
yeah, on bail.
so I don't know what's gonna happen to him. But what should happen is, they're now asking the automotive people to
Yeah, to put
put
something
devices
into the device,
inside,
into the car,
sensors in the car,
to let you know that you're leaving something
So I
behind.
think that's a brilliant
But
idea.
what happens with the older cars that's already out?
Well, then
Right.
I mean, you
They're gonna
can't.
figure that out too. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll find an adapter or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
Put the
some
system-
Something
has
for you to
some-
buy?
It's gonna be
Yeah.
Bluetooth. Everything Bluetooth
Yeah.
now. It's gonna be Bluetooth or something. You know.
So could
No,
you
I'm
imagine?
saying like the older model vehicles that's already out. Like, what are they gonna do? How they gonna have it installed?
You're gonna have to get a new car,
Nah,
or
they
you're
gonna
gonna have to
Shit,
get
who
it
paying
installed.
for it?
You have to get it installed.
They're gonna figure it out. You
Yeah.
know that.
Shoot.
But so here's the deal, right? So what if you get out of your car, right? And your car says, you left your Rugrat in the back.
Yeah, right.
It ain't gonna say that. It's gonna be.
It's gonna say something like you left your Rugrat in the
It's
back.
not gonna make
Yeah, I know.
a
It was a
verbal thing. It's
sensor.
gonna
It's
make
gonna
a
say
noise.
protected by Viper.
Stand back. Yeah, so I really hope they do that, and
Nah, that'd be
because
I think it would.
I
'cause
don't
I think
think
it'll
that-
help some of those that's like maybe see now and they're still driving. You know.
You're gonna have
So
your kid
my-
hooked
'cause
to your
my thing-
smartphone.
my thing is like
Right.
if you know if we heard about this on the news,
Right.
chances are there's a lot of times that happen and we don't get that news
Right.
because
Of course.
I'm sure it happens in the South.
It
You know what I'm
does,
saying?
and it
Because
needs to
it's
be
really hot
something
down
needs to be
there.
done.
Of course.
It
So
does.
something really needs to be done, and I wish I would have thought of the
Because
idea
a lot of
because,
innocent souls are
Yeah.
being lost behind it.
So that's
Your
that's
boy
that.
went to court.
Yeah, they brung my man in New York
Me in
City
NYC,
and Brooklyn
baby.
in shackles.
You know, she's a big R. Kelly fan, so
Oh,
you
oh,
know.
Yeah, they
He's
brung
a
they brung him
MBK.
in. But here's the deal: how do you disappear for a day? His lawyers didn't know where he was at for a whole day. They was looking for him.
Probably in that big ass house he got. Well,
No, he was here in New
Oh,
York.
he's here in New York.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, he was down at Federal Plaza, which you know,
Oh, what he
They
got
denied
all
her.
them years, it wouldn't be
Huh?
hard for him
In
to
his
disappear for
orange
a day.
suit.
what happened? I'm sorry.
With all the stuff he got away with for years, he wouldn't. I mean, getting disappearing for a day should be,
I mean, you know,
not a
it
big
shit
magic
happens.
trick,
But the shackles and all of that stuff. Like, my thing is, where is he going? He can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
So you have to shackle him and bring him like that. I like
He's
sometimes
feds.
where yeah I know, but
He's with the feds.
where
So-
where I work at, I see that too. I see them bringing people in, and I just think it's degrading. To me, it's degrading. You know, I understand why they do it, but doesn't mean I have to like it because I don't like it.
Well, here's the reason why it's done. So, of course, all people are entitled to clinical assistance, whatever, okay? But now, in order for them to get that, they have to go in the public. So you take them out in the public, and if they're not secured and they do something to somebody, now the Department of Corrections has liability on their hand. So again, they know what they've done. They know why they're incarcerated. Okay, so again, all the things that they're entitled to, of course, the department going to make sure that they get those things. But there's policies and procedures that go with it too that has to be followed. So again, yeah, it does look degrading, but again, a lot of times
That's what
people
it's
put
safe
themselves
for
in these
others too,
predicaments.
right.
R. Kelly's been doing this for years. So now the hammer has fell.
Right.
So everything that he got coming to him, he has to acknowledge,
That's right.
accept, and be ready to take on whatever is coming his way.
Absolutely.
No,
That's really
I do believe that. I do, and I'm not just talking about him. I'm talking about anybody that they put shackles on like that. You know, it's just, I like I said, I understand why they do it, but I don't like it. So that's just that on that. But
He had it coming.
Facts.
yeah,
He had it
well,
coming though, regardless. He touched your daughter. I
Hello.
wish it was more than that.
Hello.
yeah, well, you know,
That's just
hey,
the facts of life.
yeah, it is.
That's
But
how you think about it.
I still
it's somebody's
stand by
child.
what I said, and I don't think jail is going to help him. But if that's what he has to do, and he has to pay the price for what he did, then so be it. You know,
Jail don't help a drug dealer either, but they put him there.
they get ready to let a lot of them out of jail. I heard they just passed, especially those ones that were selling weed back in the days.
I got 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 years for selling weed. That helps you with your cataracts, your arthritis, your everything.
Yeah.
And they in jail for 20 years almost giving these young kids life in prison for selling weed, but they getting ready to sign a bill to.
Right, and now they're talking about, possibly legalizing it and all throughout the states and whatever, well, throughout the country or whatever. So my thing is, being that people have served time, whatever, these people should actually get money for the time that they have lost.
Either that or give them their weed back and let them sell it.
I'm done. I am
Done. Let them sell it. Yeah, come here.
I am done.
If it's
what?
it's not illegal anymore. If it's not illegal anymore, then
Right.
Well, give them their 48
exactly. Give them. You know what I'm saying? You gonna give them the 40 acres and no mule to help them with it?
But I see it like this: like you give them back their weed, they don't take back the time that they've lost. So
Nah,
it don't.
but they can make their money back.
It
They make
doesn't
some
equivalent.
money. Cause they ain't gonna get them
The
no
mental
money.
state of it that you lost
Yeah,
away from
I
your
mean,
kids, your family,
yeah.
they ain't gonna get back no money. It's
Nah, I
already
know.
jacked
I
them
mean,
up regardless.
Just thinking out loud, which brings me to another story.
What?
Well, let me tell y'all about this story.
Jesus, peace. When you start off like that, ain't no telling what's coming. Ain't no telling what's
There's
coming.
no drinks. There's only coffee. You can't have none of this.
Coffee that she only has for herself. FYI.
So anyway, Cardi B, right? She was on. I guess she did
Tony like,
a
oh,
sit down with Bernie Sanders.
Okay.
So everybody was giving her this backlash about she should stay out of politics and raise her kid and do X, Y. Like, how do you tell somebody that they can't sit down and talk with a politician? You never know. I mean, a lot of people is rooting for Bernie Sanders because he seems to be like the most sensible one out of them all.
Yes.
Although none of them are gonna do nothing for us because we still got to get up, we still got to go to work, we still got to pay for health insurance, we still got to do all of these things that we have to do on a daily basis. But however, if she goes and she has to sit down with him, that's gonna bring more people and have them aware of what because he's talking a serious he's talking a serious game, and if that works, it works. But how you gonna tell her that she should go sit down and raise her child? Like,
You think it's because they're going on how, like her diction and her, the way she speaks is.
I mean,
but she's kind of astute at the same time.
She's not stupid at
no,
all.
She's not. The way she speaks and everything is one way, but if you really pay attention to what she's saying,
she has definitely. She's very knowledgeable,
yes, she's not.
and I think it's just the haters hating,
Yeah.
and they just need to sit down and
People are not
mind
reading
their own
between the lines.
business.
They just taking the way she says it and not,
Yeah. Oh well, so that is that with her, and she's doing what she's doing. I mean, she's living her best life, and that's that, and that's it. So Nicki Minaj is getting married to her.
Is she?
Yeah, they said they went and got a. What is that? The license, the marriage license, and they had up to 30 days to use it or whatever.
Oh, nice.
I'll give her 2 months.
So
Oh,
she
sweat.
gets on. She has some guy that just got out of jail that just did 10 years in jail.
Yeah, he's like a sex offender.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a registered sex offender, and yeah, they've been together probably.
They've been
about-
friends.
They,
They've been friends for years before he got locked up, and they were still
that probably
conversating.
wasn't aware.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're like from the same neighborhood or something like that,
so
and
she's known them.
yeah,
Right.
she is.
So it's not somebody she
new.
just randomly.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Because the way you said it, I thought it was somebody she just.
No. They knew each other from before, and according to what I heard, that she used to visit him or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But she
Well.
gets on her
While she was with Meek Nas, Safari.
everybody, because that we're talking 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so
Meek Nas, Safari.
she was waiting for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was waiting for him. So
She's
now
kept it oiled.
yeah.
Kept it oiled.
So she said kept it oil. I like that one. So yeah.
So at this point, she need an oil change.
Yeah.
nah, she got the oil change already. That's what happened.
Yeah.
She changed the oil to something else.
She getting the oil for free now.
So yeah, she got on her radio and she was like blasting everybody for talking about him and saying they don't know nothing about him. He's been down for her. He's been somebody that loved her from day one. Yada yada yada. And she's not. It's not like No, I want to use her exact words, which was, and it's kind of like a low blow at Cardi B on the low, saying that how, Jesus Christ, what did she say? I want to Google it right now, but that's just too obvious. In other words, saying that what she's doing, she's not doing it for the clout.
So she feels Cardi's doing
Exactly. She doing. Those were her words. Whatever she's doing, she's not doing it for clout. The getting married and want to having a baby and all of that stuff. But shout out to people that got money and don't know what to do with it, because what they should be doing is taking care of their neighborhoods and getting these kids off the streets with all of these guns going off, and someone got shot in the back last night, and it's a lot of stuff that people can be doing with their money, but they get on radio and they start talking about this person and that person, and it just makes no sense at all. Although that's what I'm doing right now, right? But I ain't got no money. So I can do it. Ain't nobody gonna come after me because I ain't got no money.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's crazy because everybody is like, if everybody would unite, and they have the money to do it, they can open up resource centers to get these kids off the street, because that's all I've been hearing for the past 4 days is someone got shot, somebody got hit by a car, somebody got this, like they're killing people, and I don't understand how every other day somebody's getting shot and killed, and they're talking about the crime rate in New York is down. How is it down? What are they counting?
Because it's not equivalent to the same time years ago. That means that the murder rates was a lot higher than what it was. I
still don't.
You have more ways to find out what's going on. Before you might have, you might have Channel 7 Roger Grimsley. That's all you had.
He said Roger Grimsley. Roger
Grimsley. What's his name? J. Johnson, something like that. That's all you had. Now you got you got the Citizen app.
Yep.
Yeah.
Citizen app. Everybody recording
Facebook.
it. Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing. Why are they still doing that? Why are people still video stuff that, like, the stuff that I see on Facebook is like, it's totally ridiculous. I mean, some of the things I laugh at, especially the jokes. If there's a good joke, I'm gonna laugh at it. But to see people like doing things to kids and seeing people getting killed and all of that, that should not be on Facebook.
I think their train of thought is that they figure if they record it, that hopefully justice will be served, that eventually somebody will go to jail. You see, they protesting for the cop that killed Eric Gardner to be fired.
Well, they relieved him of duties, but he wasn't fired yet.
But that's what they're doing today.
So that's what they're doing today. Yeah, I know. I saw that. The judge wants him to lose his job, and he should.
He should. You don't want to see nobody without bread and butter, but I mean, at the end of the day, you got a whole family that's without a father, grandfather, a son, etc., etc. So,
yeah, and that's crazy. What's up, Nikki? Shout out to Nikki, DJ K, Nikki on the check-in.
Okay, Nikki.
So yeah, and then I seen some crazy mess today, and then we're gonna take a music break, and then we're gonna get into some hot topics. But this cop down in Georgia stopped this guy because he was talking on his cell phone.
Oh yeah.
So he gets out the car to go to the guy's car, and the guy proceeds to pull off. Mm-hmm. The cop is holding on. This guy drags his cop. The cop, did you see his face? His poor face was all bruised up, beat up, everything. And I'm like, all of that for talking on the cell phone.
You wanted to give him that ticket. He got a quota to meet.
You going, okay, I understand that. But you going to damn near lose your life to give somebody a ticket?
But now, guess what? That guy that drove off is going to give more than just a
that,
cell phone
and
ticket.
That was crazy. I'm like, why didn't he
that even make sense?
My thing is, it was something else going on. It had to be something else going on.
He switched the Sprint.
Right.
He switched the Sprint?
Yeah, he had something in the car that he couldn't stop for. That's clear.
Well, whatever.
Like a rocket scientist.
He switched the Sprint. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
That was crazy. I'm not losing my life. You pitch the license plates and you track that dude down like that, if that was his real car and the real license plate and stuff like that. But people just do dumb stuff, and I wish
Facts.
that they would stop doing dumb stuff.
And it's all on video now.
Yep. Because there's video cameras everywhere. Like, for instance, it was this one guy, I think he was in Brooklyn, I think. He was coming home from the club. He's drunk. He gets to his door. Not to his door, but outside on the steps. And he falls asleep. And the guy comes and steals his iPhone and takes $400 out of his wallet.
Great.
And you're on video.
Wow.
Like, what are you doing? Listen, people, there's video cameras everywhere. Everywhere.
If it
You
ain't
cannot
right
escape
there,
it.
yep.
So whatever you do, they're going to catch you. So stop doing dumb shit. Like they do. He looking up at the camera.
And they
As
always
he
do. It's like
going
they
in
know
somebody's
the cameras
pocket.
is on. It's like they do it purposely. Like, yeah, I know I'm on camera. Hey, that's like, come on.
That's just dumb news. I don't even think
Ignorant.
that should make news. That should be, they should bring back the Jackass Wall where they threw people on the Jackass Wall for doing stupid. But I think, what's his name? Charlemagne got the donkey of the day.
Donkey of the day.
We need somebody. we need a wall, a Jackass Wall or something that just take pictures and throw people up on the wall because they stupid. Anyway, we're gonna take a music break.
She's off probo.
Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah, shout outs to Remy Ma. Remy Ma is definitely off of probation. Just keep your head up. And
How you know? You seen the paperwork?
Yes, I did.
You saw a signature?
Yes, I
Did
did.
you talk to the
Actually,
probationary? The probation officer?
Actually, they did have the certificate, and they had it on Instagram and Facebook.
Did
So,
it have
yes.
her name on it?
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Did it have the signature and a seal
Yes.
from the
Seal.
city?
Yes, it did. It
You
had
said,
all
was
of
the
that.
seal raised?
As a matter of fact,
Was it a
had,
copy or did it have a raised seal?
it had your name on there, so you signed
Why would
papers.
my name be on there?
Because why wouldn't it be?
Okay. If it was blurry,
No, I saw
it wasn't
clear.
blurry, so you
I
just
saw-
squeegee so everybody could see it clearly, right?
We're not doing squeegee jokes no more today, okay? We're gonna leave that alone.
T. Listen.
T-Rock.
That's probably why you got attacked by those Hornets, man. There was no squeegee in that day. They couldn't land on the windshields.
Oh yeah.
So they found the next shiny thing, you know what I
No, that's the video, dude. We gotta put that up. Yeah,
I start high stepping though.
no, you need to send that to me so I can put that up.
Shaq.
Hey, Grayson, send it right now. Send it right now. Send it to me.
I can't send it. We going on music break. Wait.
We're not going on no music break. You gonna send me that?
We have
mean? Oh man, T, we can't post that so everybody can see it.
Nah, come on, man. Don't be selfish like that.
Hell no. Yo.
It's gonna get leaked out sooner or later, man. It's on social
somebody gonna
media.
leak it.
I had to tape it.
What up,
off
Tim?
of
Yeah, you mess
Somebody
around,
gonna
man. It
leak
go
it.
viral, boy. It hit It's gonna hit Steve Harvey's old show.
Yeah, y'all is crazy. But you know what? There was something else that I wanted to talk about. Not Remy Ma. It was somebody else. I think it better come back to me.
Who?
Jesus Christ, forget
Hey.
about it. I can't think about it.
We can
'cause y'all
talk about
threw me off.
Jesus.
Y'all threw me off, so I'm gonna we're gonna
threw
take
her
the
off.
music break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about Jesus. We're gonna do some hot topics. I don't know if we should do the hot topics or talk about Jesus because it's not gonna go together.
It's short.
So what we can do is we can ask Jesus to bless us today, okay? To continue to pour out into our spirits, okay? So that
So we're gonna do that now,
Yeah,
or
we're
we're
doing
gonna
it
do
right now.
Okay,
as
thank
we
you.
speaking. I'm
All
doing
right.
it right now.
All right, thank you.
I'm calling on him with a clarion call so that he could touch each and every one of us from the crown of our heads to the soles of our feet, to purge us, to cleanse us, to give us a free mind, a free way with a light unto our feet that only he can guide us on, that we can follow to his righteousness. We pray and we ask for these things in the mighty name of Jesus. Can we all say amen?
Amen.
All
Now,
right, hallelujah.
I am not responsible for the hot topics that's coming up.
Why? You probably gonna
But,
bring
but
them.
we're gonna
We gonna do 'em anyway.
with a spirit of excellence.
That's right.
All right.
So let's go, T-Rock. Fourth quarter boys in the building.
Y'all made me play this song.
Everything you wear, people say can't see is you're on your knees. So the next time you get a chance, tell them it's the God in me. 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 You think I'm so fresh? You think I'm so clean? You think I'm so sweet? It's the God in me. It's the God in me. I'm saying, it's the God in me. You think she nice? You look at her whip, say the whip tight. You look at her crib, thinking she paid. You look at her life, think she got it made.
Blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the throne, got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the She says she usually don't, but I know that she front. Cause shorty know what she want, but she don't want to seem like she easy. I hear you saying what you won't do, but you know we probably gon' do what you've been feeling deep inside. Don't let it out now. Girl, what you drinking? Gon' let it sink in. Here for the weekend, thinking we can see what we can be if we press fast forward. Just one more round and you're down out the door. Fill another cup up, feeling on your butt. What? You don't even care, man. I was unaware how fine you was before my bus set in. My bus set in.
Introducing newest acquisition to the shit. Rockefeller, y'all. Young Princess of the Rock, yeah. Thierry Marie. We get busy. We get busy. Come on.
Is there any boys around that know how to make a girl feel? That wanna make a girl feel, make her feel good. All I wanna know is there any boys around that know how to make a girl feel? That wanna make a girl feel, make her feel good. I just wanna know.
Radio killer.
Hand clap, come on.
Beat the track up like a gorilla.
Hand clap, come on. Hand clap, come on. Drum tap, come on.
See you beat club, I see you do a thing. You might wanna rap, but she'll make you sing. I was on her, she was on him. She all up on my thing, and my thing on her hip. She ATL Papa, don't know how to act. She left for one song and came right back, running on me. The rest of the night, my man started mugging, he can see it in my eyes. Little mama so good, little mama stay fly. White Peter with the denim, she keep the meal on high. Man, look at shawty go, man, look at shawty go. Ooh, it's just something about the way she moves. I can't figure it out. It's something about her. Say, ooh, it's something about kind of woman that wants you but don't need you. Hey, I can't figure it out. It's something about her. Cause she walk like the boss, talk like the boss, manicure and nails to set the pedicure off. She's fly effortlessly. And she move like a boss, do what she wants to. She got me thinking about getting involved. That's the kind of girl I need.
Yo, shorty something special. You already know that. Nice round hips, plus she got a throwback. I just wanna let her get acquainted with my Bozak. After that, anything she wants, she can hold that. I'ma get it in, but I'ma get it out quick. $1 million whips, $100,000 outfits. Tell me really, what would the game be without Kiss? Want some G shit? It's the remix.
Don't know if you got a girl. Don't mean no disrespect, but thoughts of you rule my world.
MVP DJ T-Rock digging in the
I
crates.
even dream of you, I
Let's be
swear.
clear radio right now.
Visions of you and I.
Lady D is not at work.
See you all around my way. Been meaning to say hi, but I'm just way too shy. I gotta make you see this is more than just a city crush.
Ain't no way I'm gonna let you down. Now I'm gonna make you say ain't no way I'm gonna let you down. Now I'm gonna make you say ain't no way I'm gonna let you down. Now I'm gonna make you say ain't no way I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna make you say you love me.
Hey, when I give you these keys, homeboy, don't move my car, man. I'm right in the front, you dig? Don't move my shit. Baby, what's your name? Girl, it's your birthday. Open wide, I know you're thirsty. Say if we don't buy no drinks at the bar, we pop champagne 'cause we got that dough. Let me hear you say if you want me say
shaking. My stomach is turning flips and I feel sick, you see. And this is all just at the thought of you leaving me. Baby, I'm a fool. Am I stupid? Baby, I'm a fiend. Addicted to it. Baby, I don't know. But you might get right when it's wrong. Baby, it's your smile. Makes me happy. Baby, it's your smile. So relaxing. Whatever it is. Without it, I just can't go on. You know that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I said ladies and gentlemen, I just want to the dance floor right now, going down. Go. It's hot in here. Go. I like this.
It's the way that you look at me, baby. Peace, my curiosity. Wondering what you're feeling tonight. Never true, we never spend no time. So let's take a minute, you and I to let go. And that's love till the night get old. Show you what I'm feeling inside. Baby, hold on tonight, we gonna ride it. Ride till the night get old. We gon' sing till the night get old. We gon' die till the night get old. We gon' sing till the night get old. We gon' ride till the night get old. We gon' ride till the night get old. We gon' fight, we don't fight no more.
It's the way you flip your hair and no stylish clothes you wear. When you walk into the room, all my partners stop and stare at you. But they just wanna use you up. It's the tattoo on your back and that brand new Louis bag with the matching high heels. I can't help 'cause girl, your swag's the truth. Oh, babe.
other girls
I just wanna give my love
all around the world. Those other girls all around the world.
Girl, I can't get you off my mind. You're like my favorite song. Just wanna turn you on and rock you all night long. 'Cause I just wanna be your man. Just wanna be your man. Oh, just this.
And all the ladies say, I like that. And all the ladies say, and all the ladies say, think I like that. And all the ladies say, welcome to the Champagne Life.
My name is
Ronnie
Ron. This right here, man. This might be the new birthday anthem or song.
Now we gonna do it like this.
Got an addiction for life and it's living. Like every day's my birthday, know what I'm feeling. And reserve a time, not that's for us. Me and my friends in about 6 months. And my attitude so chill and so crazy.
What you wearing? How you look?
My designer suit that make this look easy.
God damn you.
Sexy baby, don't you dare act like you don't see me. Baby, I know you see me.
What is about?
It's all about them fast car nights and them big bouquets. Living this champagne life. Everything's okay. Let's go chill.
Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba, ho? How you gonna do me like Drogba, ho? DJ Drogba, ho. DJ Drogba, ho.
We're live. We're here. We're back. So you know what? This is what I wanted to talk about. It just hit me in my head.
What's up?
So
He had to clear his throat. He was just getting ready.
you all right? You need some
He
water?
was just getting ready.
You need some water, Al?
He was just getting ready.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, so I was out at Salsa Con Fuego on Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, who?
So anyway, so
how's it pronounced?
It's called.
It's outside of Salsa Con Fuego.
Cisco was there.
Sissy, don't agree with him with nothing.
But we asking a question.
No. So anyway, can I tell my story, please?
No, because you got to answer the questions first.
So anyway, so we outside, you know, and what's her name? Mariah Lynn from Love and Hip Hop. So she's outside trying to get in. Okay, so you trying to get in, you can't get in. Don't be bitter about it. So I don't know what happened, because for them to say, and everybody knew who she was, so for them to say, no, you can't come in, that means you was combated or something happened. So anyway, she's out there, right, and she get into an altercation with one of the guys.
Well, apparently that's why they said they weren't in there.
Yeah, well, something happened prior to us going outside. So now she's going back and forth with what I'm going to assume is the manager for all the security, because he was like, nah, she can't come in. So he was like, she was saying that he was disrespectful to her. And how can a man be disrespectful to a woman like that? And then she was like, this is why I don't come out with security and without security. I'm like, but you're in the Bronx at Salsa Con Fuego. Don't nobody really come here with security. So I looked at her, I said, it's not even that serious in there, so don't even worry about that. Keep your head up. But she was going back and forth, and she was recording and talking about she's going to put him on blast and all of that. I'm like,
Oh,
it
because
is
she
not.
couldn't get in?
Yes. It's not that serious.
Right, apparently.
Yeah, I mean,
right, like
I was like, oh my God, like, are we serious? Anyway, shout outs to my cousin Tracy because it was her birthday, so that's why we went there. So happy birthday again and again and again. But it was a zoo in there. We got there. When we got there, it was low key. You know, it was the beginning of the day or the night or whatever. And then all of a sudden, it got so crowded in there. I was like, I got to go. Anytime you got to push your way from and to the bathroom, it's time to go. So I didn't see Cisco perform, but I seen him over in the corner taking pictures with people. So that's what's, you know, I guess that's why the people was there.
He's still hot like that?
I don't know because
I'm just saying.
I haven't heard the thong song in a long time, so I don't even know.
We say you haven't put your thongs on in a long time.
What he said? Say that again. I didn't hear you. Who? He hasn't took a.
Ain't that what you said?
You said you haven't took a picture with a thong on in a long time.
No, you haven't taken a picture with a thong on in a long time.
I can Google a picture of you with a thong on.
Google?
I've seen it.
He on the internet?
Yes, with thongs on.
Dang, bro, you wearing Depends. Now you got thong pictures up.
Nah, I'll admit to the Depends. But thongs, listen. When you bury me, make sure I got my Depends on.
Depends on?
Absolutely.
They got thong Depends.
Nah, well, that ain't working.
Well, anyway. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say that. But let's we're live right now, so if anybody want to tune in, they can tune in to YouTube, iAccess Radio Live, right? Or you can call. The number is 347-708-0216, or you can check out my live because everybody's checking out my live right now. So shout out to everybody that's on my live. Shout out to the Let's Be Clear DJs for the DJ Saturday Night House Party.
Yep.
We got one of them in the building.
Yep.
DJ T-Rock.
Yep.
We got Big Body on the check-in. We got Nikki.
Nice
DJ K Nikki. And we got Shorty Love. Shorty Love is in hiatus. We got to get her back up here one day and see what we can do. But we trying to do something with all the DJs together. It's going to be a Let's Be Clear Saturday event because we're going to take over from the radio station to the after party to the after party. And that's it. That's what we doing.
What about the hotel lobby?
Well, the hotel lobby can be in one of the after parties. Y'all think he's funny?
Well, R. Kelly ain't going to be there.
Yo! Oh, man.
So anyway, September 7th, the ladies of Let's Be Clear is doing a breast cancer awareness garden event. I would have to turn my phone off to get the address, but it's going to be in the Bronx at the Garden of Eating. If you guys don't know where that's at, you can Google it or you can just stay tuned. I'll give y'all the information. It's on September 7th from 11 to 5. Make sure y'all check us out. Make sure y'all sign up to walk with us in the breast cancer walk on October 20th, right, sis?
Facts.
And that's on Orchard Beach. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to show our love. So come out and support our people. Support the cause because it's for a great cause. It's a good event. We're going to have a good time. We're going to, we're going to try to make some money for this breast cancer thing because you can never be too sure of what's going to happen to anybody's future. So let's protect our future by donating and doing what we can do to fight the fight because we all fight together. However, moving right along. So today we got the WAPW, Women Against Domestic Violence, is having their fish fry fundraiser. They're raising money to buy book bags for children in the community. Their goal is to reach $500, but I'm quite sure we can go out there and get a little bit more than $500. The event is today. It starts at 2. It's from 2 to 6. The location is James Wells District, Grand Lodge, 160 West 127th Street in the basement between Lenox and Adam Clayton Power. Adults is $10. Children place is $8. Go out there. It's a good cause. These are great women doing great things for our sisterhood. So we got to go out there and support them. So do that. Make sure y'all do that today. And then they got something else coming up.
Oh yeah, they got the Unmask the Abuse, a all-white masquerade party on the rooftop. I was told they came last week and gave us a little preview. We had artists, we had poets, we had the joint in the building.
Yeah, it was
Check
a great
them
show.
out for August 24th, 5 to 10. It's going to be at 583 Riverside Drive, the 7th floor. Tickets are $30. They will not be selling tickets at the door. Again, they will not sell tickets at the door. They don't want nobody at the door dealing with no money. They want everybody to come, have a great time, enjoy, mingle together. All white. If you don't have a mask, they will provide you with a mask. Shanice done went on Amazon and brought tons and dozens of masks. So if you don't have a mask, just get your all white, show up, show out, come support. They doing a great cause. This is a good organization that she actually has, Women Against Domestic Violence. So I'll be there. Lady D be at work. Me and DJ K Nikki will be there, but we trying to work her to get a little day off, you know, switch a little schedule, a little something. But two of the ladies for Let's Be Clear will be there to support. So if you need tickets, you can contact Sharnice Gatewood. We'll put the flyer up. You can contact also Janine Griffin and Nikki Gardner. We'll put the information up on the website. That way you can get your tickets in advance. Music is by DJ Mike. Food, beverages, music, masks, performances. You can't get no more than that for $30.
You know.
And 10% of it goes towards school supplies for the kids.
So
they
they're
giving
doing,
back.
Yes.
When they
Paying
say
it
school
forward.
supplies, they
mean
getting book bags. They putting stuff in the book bags. Pencils, notebooks, pens, calculators, the works.
Everything you need to send your kids back to school.
They ain't going to send them back with everything, but they going to help you out a little bit.
There's a starter kit.
So you understand? So
Okay, there's a
show
starter
out
kit.
August 24th. It's going to be a good event. Tickets again are $30.
Yes. So that's the current event, right?
Yeah.
That's what's going on right now. So
That's a lot for
make
$30,
sure-
yo. You get
Yeah.
a performance from how many?
No,
One,
but
two,
hold
three,
on,
four,
wait.
five. You got
What was
6
that?
people that's gonna perform.
What
You
was
gonna
that?
get food.
Holly,
You gonna
Holly,
get drinks.
Holly, Luke, Holly, Holly, Holly.
That was
Holly.
Don Breezy in the building, tearing it up.
That was a
Him
great
and
cipher.
Noah the governor from Harlem tore it up in the building
Yes.
last week.
So
So if
that's-
y'all didn't catch last week's show, go back and tune in, watch it a little bit. You'll enjoy it. That'll give you a preview of what's gonna happen on August 24th. So go check them out.
Yes, do that. Make sure y'all do that. And make sure y'all check us out each and every Saturday from 11 to 1. And then we going to take over again on the Saturday night house party that has been blazing the IXS radio airwave from 7 to midnight with DJ T-Rock, with DJ K Nikki, with DJ Big Body, and with DJ Shorty Love. So it's
What
been.
about DJ Al? I was on that set.
You know what?
When?
We didn't
What?
play. We forgot to send his playlist in.
Oh,
We
had
gonna
a
do that.
playlist?
Yeah, we gonna do that next week. Next week
next-
you gonna
not
get,
even
you gonna
tonight?
you gonna no he gotta wait. It's already done.
Oh.
Everything is Anyway, so here's another thing that I wanted to talk about.
Well,
Check that out.
What am I doing?
Just look at that.
Am I
that
pushing?
post. Yeah.
Am I pushing?
Yeah, check out that post.
Check
I
out
want to talk
that
about
post.
that.
we can talk
Okay,
about it.
Do something else.
Oh
about it.
boy.
All right,
First you gotta do
all right.
it
So
in
first
the
thing you
phrase.
do is talk
Sometime.
about it.
What?
There you go.
What is this? 'Cause I
So
can't
there
hear
was
it.
this kid on the train. The doors was closing, and as the doors closed, this kid spits on this guy, right? And as the guy is trying to open the doors up, he spit on him again. Now I guess this kid didn't think that he'll be able to get the door open, so he was able to get those doors
whipping
open on the
that
train,
ass.
and he commenced to put and pummel this kid into the ground. You okay? Knocked him out, clean out. Look, how did they say it
34th
on
Street.
Friday?
This right
He got
here.
knocked the F out.
He got knocked the fuck out. But you know what?
minute.
These kids these days are very,
But this
very,
don't look like no
very
kid. He look like a
rudely.
grown man.
Disrespectful. How you gonna spit on somebody? in
Like
public?
that's to me that's the worst thing. I'd rather you cut me with a knife than spit on me.
Yeah, that's
You know, because that
that's spitting.
Yeah, that is something I don't.
Like,
First of all, I try not to get too close to people because you have some people that are spitters and they will spit in your face and they land on your. That's disgusting. So no, we not. He should have got beat. I don't know if he should have got beat that bad, but he should have got that butt whipped.
Right, but here's the thing: everybody ain't gonna stand for your antics.
Right?
No.
There's a limit.
No.
Spitting, that's my limit. Like you spit.
Right.
He would have been the one at fault because he tore him up. You don't spit.
But no, isn't spitting on someone an assault?
Yes.
Okay, so then
it is.
But he still would have went down until they found out.
Yeah, that's self-defense.
That is the worst you can ever do.
I'm telling you, I would rather you stab me
God.
with a knife, poke me with a blade, shoot me in my pinky toe, but do not spit on me.
Yeah, that spitting causes you your life, and that's what it caused him a knockout. Like that causes
and he
you. You
deserved
don't
that.
do that.
That's like I was telling me.
His hand was forced. He had no choice.
telling me about what is the little kids that were playing dodgeball.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. A little 10-year-old boy.
Yeah, right,
That's crazy. He's playing dodgeball and the girl get hit. So now you want to charge him with what? What they charge him with? Assault. How you want to charge him with assault and his kids are playing? An adult assault. They're playing. So you're gonna charge him with assault because you got hit with the dodgeball? Then if you knew this child shouldn't be playing, because you know I'm a parent. Like I don't play. I was that mother. I'd have went to the parent too. Like, look, my kid assault. Let me show you what a real assault is. Like, they're playing dodgeball. They're in school. This is part of the activities. If that's the case, then there should be something on file, which they claimed that there was. The mother had something where he wasn't.
So then it's the teacher's fault.
Absolutely.
It's not the kid's fault.
It's not
because
the kid's
if they
fault.
let
And
them
they ended
play,
up dropping the charges or something. They dropped it. But that's something, now that little boy, 10-year-old, is going to be traumatized. He was charged with assault. He all over the damn news for playing dodgeball. That was one of the fun sports.
But what is this with okay, and I know, and don't get me wrong, I'm not justifying any little badass kids because there are some bad kids out there. But what's going on with these cops handcuffing kids and all of this stuff and their parents is not there? Because I seen something.
But it's been going on for years.
Yeah, but
social media has just put a better presence on it. Now we can actually see what's going on.
This
Ain't nothing different.
It's crazy. It's crazy. These
I
are
can't
kids.
begin to tell you how many times I was stopped by cops in handcuffs when I was a kid. You know, and I wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, you sure?
Positive.
I don't believe you.
Minding my business in my own skin.
Now, as soon as they say something, I'm call my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just. Man.
Oh yeah. Now they see.
Yo, they caught
now that right there.
They caught him.
Even though I laughed, because I did laugh because it was funny. But when the guy took the damn bucket and threw it at the cop and hit the cop in the back of the head,
I was right there.
I was like,
see,
now you're being disrespectful.
That was right there on 115th Street.
That was disrespectful. It was funny too, but. I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. Like now you want to now they want to pass a law against that because they did that.
But
But see, when I was growing up in Harlem, any day that they turned the fire hydrant on, when you was coming up out of that,
everybody got wet.
Everybody got wet. They were throwing you in the water.
You don't walk.
And there was nothing you could do about it. This is like late '60s, early '70s.
And it was
doing all the time.
114th
and how old
Street,
was you
could
then?
not walk through 114th Street and thought you was coming through.
How old were you then?
Why you gotta put my age in it? I'm just telling you about a time period where these things used to go on.
All I asked you was how old were you then?
I
don't remember. It was so long ago.
You come through that block, you getting wet. You can't sit on the bench.
That's anywhere in New York City during the summer.
You're getting wet. It's just a tradition.
Anywhere in New York City during the summer, they didn't care. Especially, remember in what's that? Do the Right Thing. Mm-hmm. When the guy was like, "Don't wet my car." If you had your drop down, everything it didn't.
It's so sad. I'm still accustomed to it. Like I put my sunroof when I see the hydrant because I'm like, it's coming. You can't even do nothing because you used to it, but it's doing a little bit much.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, anyway, let's get into some little juicy. I called it hot topics. Let's get into some juicy topics.
What you got?
I got this situation, right? Mm-hmm. It's not my situation.
Oh, okay. It's
just a situation.
Look, let's be clear.
Let's be clear. Now we know we ain't even gonna do what had happened was because what had happened was is not what. let's be clear, it's not my situation.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all both did the.
It was just we was, you know. Go ahead.
Is it wait, hold on. Is it a Harlem thing now?
Facts. Look, facts.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, so I was it's two subjects that I want to touch.
Mm-hmm.
One is what we talked about the other day. The double standard is because this just keeps resurfacing. Because there was this young lady that you know, she had a boyfriend. They was in a long-term relationship. They wasn't husband and wife or anything like that. It was a long-term relationship, and she had male friends, and she was close to one of her male friends, and her boyfriend didn't want her to be friends. Now, she had this friend before they were boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, it was nothing really going on between them, so it was said. But he did not want her to be that close with another guy because he said he know how men are. So my thing is, how are men? Like,
we got 3 men in the room today.
Yeah, I want to know before I ask the question. Let me just like kind of finish the topic, and then she, in return, didn't want him to have female friends because her thing was, if you know how men are with women, then how do I know how you are with this woman that you call or claim to be just your friend? So if a man doesn't want his woman to be friends with another man because he know how men are, how are men?
That's a good question.
Men are sexy. Men are mature. Men are responsible.
Some.
Men are providers.
Some. Don't say all that. We can't.
No,
say
you just said from what I've experienced. I'm telling you what I know about men. You asked a question, I answered it.
You asked a question, I answered it.
Any more questions?
That's the end of that? That's it?
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Leave it at that?
Okay, because a real man ain't gonna tell you the secret.
Yeah, no,
a real man ain't gonna tell you about the code.
This is the Let's Be Clear radio show.
So I was clear about what I wasn't gonna tell.
No, okay. Whatever. I can't neither. I just go. So I mean, well, since nobody wants to answer that question, let me do the answering then.
Wait, before I'm not to cut you off. Not to cut you off. So here's a question. Would you ask Denzel Washington that question?
Why not? See, Denzel Washington might be a different kind of man. I'm not basing everything on all men because all men are not the same. But I'm just basing it on that if you don't want me to have male friends because you know how men are, then the same thing should be for you, because here you are, got this girl that you friends with, and it's okay. Why is it okay?
I think it's a double standard. I think it's just, to me personally, I believe that it's a trust and insecurity issue.
It's okay. Now, I mean, I'll agree with you on that.
Because
but
all
if
of
a
my
female,
friends, the majority are males.
Okay, if I say to you, I don't care about you having a female friend. Mm-hmm. I'm not jealous. I'm not insecure. I don't have self-esteem issues or anything like that. You got your female friends, and you hang out with them from time to time. Y'all might go out to dinner or whatever because those are your friends.
Right.
So you can't tell me that I can't go out with my male friend because you know how men are.
Right. So it's a double standard.
So when does it stop?
Men.
Okay, so here's
wants to call in and speak on it.
He can
tell him the number to call in is 347-708-0216. Call in. 347-708-0216. Because I really need to understand that.
Okay, so here's my thing, and here's what the insinuation is. Okay, that it's obvious that men always have an agenda when dealing with women. That's what it sounds like to me, right? So if that's the case, a man cannot do anything by his lonesome. So if the man is on the carpet, that means the woman must be on the carpet too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Maybe I'm saying something wrong.
Nope, you saying it absolutely
because
right.
that's not what
You
I'm saying.
Absolutely
no,
right.
it does take
Number three.
Three. You turn on 3, Tony?
Turn up number three. Turn up number 3.
a whole week.
Talk about the double standard about the guy that didn't
We can't
want
hear it.
the female to have friends. You know, a lot of guys, and it's
kinda low.
but I'm supposed to guys. A lot of guys who do things like that. The reason they say things like that is because they're trying to protect the person they know they used to be. So when they say they don't want guys to be friends, I mean they don't want the female to have male friends. It's because they know what type of guy they either used to be, and they didn't want the girl to be like that. Meaning, like, he probably had a lot of friends, but he was trying to mess with all his friends, or he did a lot of stuff. So to avoid that, he's just trying to tell her he don't want no friends. Does that make sense to y'all?
No, because here's the deal.
How does it ever make sense?
Because if that's how you used to be, that's your own insecurity.
No.
Don't bring that on me.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what he knows. So to avoid that, all he's going to do is tell a girl or somebody, like, you know what, I don't want you to have no more friends, because he knows what type of person he used to be, or he probably knows what type of person he really is. He might still be that type of person.
Okay, still and all, that ain't got a damn thing to do with me. If that's how you are, because that's the type of person
see,
you are.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about the topic. You asked, why do it?
I know. We're still talking about the same topic. I can't say her, him, or them. I have to just use myself as an example. We're not talking about me. We are talking about the topic. But my whole thing is, why is it that you've been doing all your dirt, all those shit, and I'm not saying you in particular, I'm just saying you in general. You've been doing all of this. You've been raising hell. You've been going to this girl, that girl, Jill, Jane, and Judith. And now, because I want a homeboy, I can't have a homeboy because you know how men are. What that got to do with me?
But it would be the same as if females, like, you know how chicks are, like if they know you got something that they want,
that's what I'm saying.
that's
exactly
what he's trying to say. Like,
No, I get that.
Like, say us, for example, we're gonna use us two just as an example. The two of us, like, we may have a friend that's a thought, and we can see her thotting on our man, but we know how she give it up.
Thotting on our man.
Thotting towards men, period.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's say towards men.
So at the end of the day, you gotta be careful you gotta protect what you want and what you're in the lines of too. So that relationship, you gotta protect it from certain females and certain men. So I think that's what he's saying. He's saying that he knows how men are, like how men were. They do dirt. That he knows from a man, not him per se, but men. You ask a question for men. So this is what men are. They know how they give it up. They know who they hit and how they get it. They got a main girl at home, but they got this girl here, they got that girl there. So to avoid that, I don't want you to have male friends, because they might be trying to come get what I got, because I know how I was doing it to get what he had.
Okay, so but my whole thing is.
All right,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
You go ahead.
Go ahead, Kola.
I got my topic already. Go ahead, you go ahead.
No.
Y'all got the wrong one on the phone.
Hey, Danny, you giving her the floor?
Alright, so let me tell you. I'm going to tell you why. Because when I was there and I did that show a couple weeks ago, it was kind of like the same topic when y'all was talking about a man being a DJ and how females look at other females as groupies and this and that. And I said to y'all, and I always say, and my story will never change, I'm like, yo, a person can only be what you're allowed them to be. So yes, there might be females in the party that might try to throw their shot. It's rare that really happens, even though people don't believe it. But I ignore it. But let a female that I'm dating or talking to see other females, they always think that females is groupies and this and this and this, and they don't want you to have no friendship with other females, and that's not fair either. Same type of topic,
So
just a different way of looking at it.
So do you feel that comes with insecurities on the male side or the female side, or that's just something
I'm only
personal?
going to tell you that I was dating a girl one time, and the same things that she didn't want me to do,
she was doing
on the opposite side. And that's what I'm saying with the guy. The guy doesn't want the female to have friends like that because he probably be doing his dirt on the opposite
side. I got it.
Exactly. So to avoid what he's doing, and for her to receive what he's doing, he just like, nah, I don't want you to have no male friends. Because he knows he ain't being a real friend to a female. Now, if a guy can be a friend with a female and nothing else besides a friend with a female, he wouldn't mind having his female having a male friend.
Right.
I wouldn't mind myself. Because
That
I
was
can
my
be
next
friends.
question. That was my next question. Like, are you comfortable, like, if you're in something to have, for your lady to have male friends? Because to me personally, I feel if both of you, both individuals are, excuse me, if both individuals are okay with each other having friends, then I don't see why it can't be a mingling thing. Like, you should be able to come over. We should all go break bread together, go for drinks, laugh it up, chop it up, because everybody know where everybody stands at.
You know why I'm comfortable with it? The only reason why I can tell you I'm comfortable with it is because I accept the person that I'm dating to be comfortable with me having a female friend, because I have friends with no expectation. I don't try nothing. I don't want nothing. I just want you to be a friend. I want you to come out and have a party with me if you can, and that's it. We can chill. We can talk about everything under the sun, on top of the sun, whatever, with nothing else going on. So I know I can do that. So if I can trust myself to do that, I should be able to trust the person that I'm with to be able to do that, because I don't look at it like the last topic as, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm a friend, but I'm doing this and this and this and this and this and this. So I don't look at it like that. So I'm okay with it. But everybody ain't.
Right.
Because they doing some dirt. And it ain't the individual per se that's doing the dirt. It's the person that's around them. So if they don't have nobody teaching them properly, they only know one thing.
Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you for shining the light on it.
Did I answer the question?
You said Dr. Phil? Is that what
T-Rock just called you Dr. Phil.
Well, I used to do a show like this, so I like topics like that. And I feel like, you know, I always say that men don't understand women because that's what they say, but then sometimes women don't understand men also. So everybody has their own outtake on different ways that they look at things. So, you know, a male point of view, sometimes a man ain't going to tell you the actual truth because they feel like we breaking the man code.
The hell with the man code. Let's keep it real.
Al just said the man code, but you heard what Daddy said. He don't believe in the man code.
Sometimes you got to tell the truth, because I learned, I've got a lot of education from men. It might have been men in my family, because I seen them do a lot of dirt. So I can pick up dirt when I see dirt. And you got to let it go.
That's how I learned that.
But, you know, sometimes, forget about the man code. Let's just be honest. If it's not going to be real, it ain't going to be anything. You know, people got to learn how to keep it real.
A lot of females that have a lot of male influence around them sometimes, they mess up. You know, when they have that, it messes up a lot of relationships. Because the male influence, whether it's brothers, cousins, whatever, if they're around doing a lot of dirt, and the one female sees that all the time, anytime you walk up to the female and you say something like, oh, you're beautiful, or you give compliments, they think it's game because they seen the male influence that was around them use that as game.
You know, that can be true to some point too, but it all depends on the person too. Person has to be mature enough to know that if somebody give them a compliment, it's just a compliment. Yeah. You know, you have some people that's stuck.
All right, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You see how you said that could be true to a point? Like, it's true because as a female, you're not the one that's talking to a female. But for a guy, as guys, we approach females all the time. We get the stuff that you probably don't see. So for you like, that can be true. But for us who go through that, it's true to the 10th power. Because that's what we get a lot.
But here's my problem with the whole situation is that I find most of the time that men gets a hard take from women on these type of topics because, again, like I always say, men don't cheat by themselves.
Absolutely.
Okay? Men don't get into relationships with other women by themselves.
I totally agree.
A lot of times, the woman already know that a man is involved or they out there doing their thing. And in the beginning, it's like, okay, that's cool. You do you and I'm going to do me. But then after some time has gone by, then they want to change the dynamic.
Yeah, because
which
feelings
doesn't make
is involved.
sense. You know what I mean? But you should know from the door, if you're a mature person, that eventually the emotions will come. There's no way that you can be in a relationship with anybody and there not be an emotional attachment. So in the beginning, from the door, you got to think about those things, and that comes with maturity. Okay, a lot of us men, I'm gonna keep it 100. From the ages of probably 10 to probably 25, we trying to stick whatever we can stick.
Facts.
Okay, then after that, after we matured a bit and we realize that it's not about how many notches you got in your belt, then we start growing up. But still, there's a time period where we have to put those other behaviors behind us. Okay, so you got to respect that from a young man. Okay, but once you become a grown man and you still out there doing stuff like that, you just about self.
Right.
You know, you just about
Now,
self.
I agree with what you're saying. Now, when a guy meet a female and she say something like, well, why me? And the guy say something like, well, I done did everything I wanted to do. I'm good. A lot of people can't handle that because they don't know where that's coming from.
Right.
And like you said, it's maturity. It's also experience. So when females is questioning why the guy picked the particular female he picked, it's like, yo, I did everything. Like you said, from 10 to whatever age, you did whatever you wanted to do, how you want to do it. The problem is with guys these days is they don't get the opportunity to do everything from 10 to 22, and then they turn 21, and now they want to start doing everything you should have did when you was younger. And then that's what makes it bad for guys that have experience and maturity. You get what I mean?
I agree.
Oh, you don't get it?
No, I get it.
So for me, like, I played basketball. I mean, if we're going to go back, let's go all the way back. Like, I played basketball. That drew attention. You remember back in the days, if you knew how to fight, that drew attention. I was the best dressed dude in school. That drew attention.
Right.
All of that drew attention. So I didn't become a DJ just to get females. But there's a lot of guys that couldn't fight, that didn't have clothes, didn't have no personality. So now that they get a little older, they finally get a job. They become doing this, doing that. They use that towards their advantage because they didn't have the opportunity when they was younger.
Yeah. Well, guess what, Danny? You're absolutely right. You're absolute. When you need to come and sit at the table with us. We're gonna do another, because was it last year, Al, that we did it was the Big Rich the Ruler show up against the Let's Be Clear show. So we're gonna do another event like that, and you have to come sit down. We're gonna have a round table where we're gonna dig in a bowl and take out a topic, and whatever topic comes out that bowl, we gotta talk about it. You down?
I'm down for that. Are we out of time or we still got time?
We got time.
Let me give you a topic I'm gonna make a video on in a couple of days whenever I get the proper lighting. This is what I'm about to talk about. Because, females get mad or they feel some type of way or they bothered when a guy takes them out and spend money on them, and then after that he's looking for something in return. You agree with that, correct?
Wait, say that again? Say that again?
Females have a problem with guys that take them out, spend money on them, and then after he do all that, looking for something in return. Meaning, like, he might take you to dinner, he might take you out to drink, but then after all of that's happening, it's time for us to go to the bedroom.
Okay.
Females have a problem with that, correct? All right, so now the reason I brought this up is because I've been watching a lot of people for years, even celebrities. What's her name? Young Miami even just put up a meme the other day. If the guy can't put nothing in your purse, he shouldn't be able to put nothing in your, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Now, what I'm saying is what females don't realize is they put that out there, and then I've seen females say on social media, videos, all that, oh, you can't afford this, private part. But then now when the guy take you out and he spend that money and he start looking for that, don't be mad at the guy. This is what you've been practicing. You've been preaching this for a long time. And females put that out. That's the topic.
I mean, that to me that sounds, I don't know, because I'm a woman of a certain age and I don't ask anybody for anything that I can't buy myself or do for myself. So I think that comes with the younger generation that you
No
know.
way.
No, I mean,
No
well,
way.
because
that started all the way back to the album 90s, girl.
girl,
Started
yep.
all the way back to
yeah, I feel you on that one, but I'm just saying, like, I don't. If I'm going out with somebody or we going out to dinner, if we're dating or if we're just getting into the dating, if we go out one time and you pay for it and we decide to go out again, then I don't have a problem with paying for it. I don't have a problem with doing that. But if we're going to continuously date, I think that, you know, it should be a 50-50 in everything.
Right, but we're not talking about 50-50.
right.
We're saying, what I'm saying is, if females put out there that if a guy ain't got no money, then he ain't getting no honey, right? If he ain't spending, and what's the purpose of having the money if you ain't spending it on me? That's how they feel. So when the guy spend that money, and you say, well, I ain't spending, I ain't getting no honey, all right, well, I'm going to spend this money.
So now I want some honey.
Here's my honey.
That's what they're teaching. Without people realizing it, they're teaching females that, and then when the guys react to that, then it's, oh, what type of girl you think I am? I think you're the same girl that put that meme on your Instagram.
So I spent the money, so now you got to give it up.
Right. Yeah,
Nah,
pass
that's-
that honey up, baby.
He said, pass that honey. Pass them honey nut Cheerios.
But y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I feel like sometimes a lot of the problems that females have with guys, they cause it too. Like, they say men are dogs. But you got to go back to the person who created that saying. Like, what did she go through for her to say all men are dogs? Because she might have been a dot, like she first said, and ain't nobody want to fuck with her. So, yeah, she the dot. So she ain't going to be nothing but dogs. You ain't going to be the nice guy.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
And Danny,
females grow up with that. Go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah, that's one of the things that I'm talking about. How you going to put a label on a man and call him a dog? A man can't be a dog by himself.
That's
There has
right.
to be another party in this.
Yeah, but you see, this is where I'm getting confused at.
Well, where you getting confused at?
Because, okay, y'all keep saying that a man can't be a dog by himself,
He
right?
can't.
So if you have a man that's in a relationship, you got a boyfriend, y'all in a relationship, you're openly honest, you're devoted, you're dedicated, and you treat your man like the king that he's supposed to be treated like, then why should he go out? If you're giving him everything that he have at home, I don't care what Susie got. Why you got to go get Susie?
Because again, like I said before, it's about the man's level of maturity.
Right.
Okay, if you messing with a young boy, then you got to expect those things. But if he's a grown man, then you don't have to worry about that because they're going to give you what you're giving them.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Danny.
Nah, go ahead, finish.
I was finished.
Keep talking.
Like, Danny, are you downstairs? You can come upstairs and sit down with us if you want to.
You know what it is? So, like, I feel like that's a good point what you said, Al. But then sometimes too, the reason why he might want to go get the Susie is because the person he with, he might be telling her everything. Like, yo, I don't like this. We need to change
And
this.
she ain't changing.
We
She
need
ain't
to
doing nothing to
that.
change it.
Right.
And she ain't taking heed to it.
But what if she's doing everything that she is supposed to be doing?
In her mind.
Okay,
See,
so
you can't say
then
that.
before a man will go out there and get Susie, then you have that talk with her. Because my thing is this: if you're doing everything and then you treat your man when he come home, he got a good meal, he got clean clothes, he's everything is set up for him where you don't have to go out there and do that, and you still have men that go out there and do that.
But see, here's the thing.
You know why? Let me tell you why. Because you could go to the store and get a good meal and put it on the table. So to you got cooked clothes. Yo, I'm clean clothes. I can take my clothes to cleaners. Like anything you're saying can be done. But that personal connection that I want,
you took
that you want this. I'm trying to give you all of this. But now I'm asking you for this, and you ain't changing. And you know what? Sometimes you want to talk, and it ain't talking. The problem is, a lot of the times, is some people can't take the criticism. Because a guy can tell I'm telling you from a guy experience, you can tell a female a lot of things, and you're the first person that'll say that, and they take that a whole different way, and they ain't willing to change. And you just keep staying there around, lingering around, and then you get somebody that walk up to you and be like, hey, and that just brighten your day. I was with a girl for a long time, and she couldn't kiss. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you the whole story. I was with a girl, she didn't know how to kiss, so I avoided kissing her for as long as we were together. And one day I was in a situation, and I was talking to somebody, and she turned around and she kissed me. And for 3 seconds, I kissed her back, and then I pushed her away like, oh, shoot, I gotta stop. but the only reason that happened is because, this is gonna sound crazy, I felt like I ain't been kissed in a long time.
But did you tell the person
make
you
sense?
was with in the relationship for a long time that she didn't know how to kiss?
Everybody.
No. What?
No. Let me tell you something. When I say that, I'm not saying to me, the way I kiss and the way she kissed, it didn't match. To somebody else who might be the greatest kisser, that I tell her, I told her a lot of things. I didn't tell her that. But
okay,
the problem is me telling you that, and nobody else never told you that. You looking at me, you got an attitude, you wrong. So like, it's bad because you can't talk to the person.
That's why I don't kiss everybody. I gotta be all into you before I kiss you, because if not, I'm not. You better what?
Wow, that's crazy because a lot of times, people hear what they want to hear and they don't hear what you're saying to them. Okay, so the conversation goes, okay, yeah, you doing everything for me, but I would like this and I would like that. Okay, and you can do this too. And a lot of times the kickback is, I'm trying to do what I need to do, and now you got a problem with this. Come on, you always shoot yourself in the foot, and then you wonder why the man go elsewhere where he can get those things. Okay, and they're like, oh, so this is what it looked like, and then they get used to it, and they don't want to let it go.
I agree. I'm agree to that because there's a lot of us as females and us as women that not me per se, cause let's be clear. There's a lot of women and a lot of females that's never taken that time to hear what men actually say for us to do differently. So we do carry on and we do, I'm doing like Al just said. She's cooking, she's cleaning, but you missing. Some people don't look at the cooking, the cleaning, and what you can do in a household. Some people just want a good conversation. Some people want that connection with communication where it's just, if you can't give me that, then I'm going to find it in a female friend. And that's where sometimes it lies, because you can have a female friend that can chat it up and give you good feedback. Because I was that one. I used to have a homeboy where he was married, and I used to give him advice. Like, he was into me, but I knew he was married, so I knew it wasn't going nowhere because that was my standards. He wanted it to go somewhere, left notes on my car, everything, like the works. But we would go out to lunch. Shut up. We would go out to lunch, and he would have issues with his wife. And I would give him my advice from a female's point of view, because to me, in my eyes, we were cool, and I made it very clear, like, we're not going any further. This is just us as a friendship, and what I need to tell you is this is what you need to do. This is how you need to handle it. He did it, whatever, but it just, I had to break the friendship off because he wanted more than what I was given. Because he wanted a relationship, and I didn't want a relationship. I can't be in a relationship with you and you got a married wife at home. Like, how does that work? Like, that doesn't work. But again, it comes with, he used to always say, like, yo, you really listen. Like, you hear what I'm saying. Like, yo, this is what I'm saying. As soon as I walk in the door, all she doing is she yelling and she hollering. So it all boils down to just us as women listening sometimes to hear what it is it's saying, and vice versa. Because you have some men that may not hear what we're saying either.
Absolutely. So
you might have some that don't even hear what we're saying.
Let me create a scenario and give you all a perfect point that's going to go with this topic, right? So here you are, you the man. Every day between 5 o'clock and 5:30, you call your woman, let her know I'm just getting off of work, or I'm just checking on you, let you know I love you, and make sure you're all right. I see you when I see you, or I will talk later, right? So here comes a day, you call, it's 5 o'clock, she don't answer, right? 5:15, you call back, she don't answer. 5:30, you call back, she don't answer. Now you're starting to get worried. You know, because I know I usually talk to you every day. Blase. Okay. 5:45, you still don't hear nothing. Right. 6 o'clock. You don't answer. 6 o'clock, you call. She home and she answers the phone. No, she answers, and then she answers the phone like, yeah. And you're like, yeah. Wow. I've been calling you since I got off of work. You all right? Why? Okay. And then you go, I was just calling to check on you. Can you do me a favor in the future? If you're gonna go out, because you know I'm looking to make sure you're all right, just let me know you're going out and we good. Oh, why I gotta do all that? Why are you checking up on me? Blase, blase. So how do you handle that type of situation?
You asking me? Or you
I'm asking everybody. I'm asking the panel. I'm asking the whole panel. How do you handle that?
I'm out of that one.
That's what them sit down.
How do you? Well, no.
Sit down conversation there with you.
Yeah, my thing is, how do you handle that? Yeah, it's like you said, it's a sit down conversation. But if it's something that's past practice, if you called her at this time and that time and she didn't answer the phone, and then you finally get her on the phone and she's like that, then there's something else going on.
Absolutely. You would think that, right?
Yeah.
You would think that. Okay, so how is a man supposed to keep his integrity, maintain his maturity, when he says, okay, do me a favor, just let me know you're okay. And then it happens again. What is the man supposed to do? Or the woman supposed to do?
Well, like I said, if it happened like that the first time and then it happens the same way again, then there's something else going on. Maybe y'all coming to the end of whatever relationship that y'all had. Maybe it's the end of it. Because anytime
he with the girl and she does this to him all the time, and the minute he don't pick up his phone, it's a lot of smoke. And now, if she ain't picking up her phone, you gonna keep calling because now it's a tit for tat. Once that starts happening in the relationship, it's over.
Definitely, I agree.
Right.
And I'll tell y'all a little secret about relationships. Like, you know, there's a saying that they created that messed up a lot of marriages, and that's why Susie always get her way. When they start saying happy wife, happy life, that's a bad saying they created because there's a lot of guys that's married and really not happy. But as long as she happy, they settle with that.
Mm-hmm. And they stay in the relationship, especially if they got kids, because now they're worried about the kids' upbringing. They don't want no other men around their kids, things this, that, and the third. And now they put in a predicament where now I got to be totally unhappy, uncomfortable, and now I'm miserable, and I don't know what to do with myself.
Of course. I had a friend, he was telling me, I try not to talk to them about their personal stuff, but he had this little conversation, and when we was at the dinner table, everything was right. She got up and went to the bathroom, and he was like, my man, she was wrong. And I'm like, yo, how do you deal with that? Like, why would you say nothing? He like, nah, the saying, happy wife, happy life. I can't do it, because I feel like you lying to your wife the whole time. You're not happy.
Yeah, the relationship is not honest.
But you ain't happy, but she don't see it.
Right.
All right, Danny, thank you for calling in and taking over my show.
Right, I did.
So listen, whenever you're ready to come back up here and sit down with us and we can have this open conversation. Like I said, we're going to set something up where Big Rich, who's just walked in the building.
Big Rich is in the house.
We're gonna do a Let's Be Clear up against the Big Rich show, and you can sit down on either side or you can just sit in the middle. However, we're going to make that happen.
Last night I did Mingles and Big Rich was dancing on top of the bar for like 3 minutes.
I don't believe that.
Whoa.
I don't believe that.
Whoa.
He said he's happy. He lost a few pounds. He's living good. He did a little two-step and he got down.
Did he get down or did he fall down?
Or did somebody help him down? Because he didn't get up there and get down by himself.
What record you was playing?
He got the chair right there, so all you gotta do is just turn around, climb up on the chair, got up on the bar.
All right, so like I said, thank you for calling in. You're more than welcome to join us anytime you want. The doors is open. We're going to get ready to close out our show and get ready for Big Rich show because he is definitely in the building and he look like he ready to go. Like he got a lot to talk about, a lot of shit on his mind.
Yeah, so, about that stand on top of the bar.
We need to hear about this. All right, love. Thank you for calling in.
All right.
All right. Have a good day. All right. So, all right, Danny D. What is that, Dr. Phil? That's what you call him?
Yeah.
Dr. Phil.
Dr.
So
Phil.
anyway, we're gonna close out our show. What's up, Edwards? Saying hello to Shakura. We're gonna close out the show so Big Rich can do what he do.
I can't stand you.
She come with a high fan base anyway, so it's all good.
Beg to differ.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you want me to talk?
You can say whatever.
No, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't telling. But what I'm gonna say is, everybody have a good day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Come back next week. Don't forget to check out the Let's Be Clear house party tonight from 7 to midnight with DJ T Rock, Shorty Love, Big Body, and DJ K Nikki.
And Big Al.
And
You
don't
got on
forget
this week.
No, you got he sent his mix in too late. And don't forget to check out Lady D Sunday Classics every Sunday from 7 to 9. And don't forget our event. Our event is September 7th from 11 to 5 at the Garden of Eden. It's a breast cancer awareness. Come out, show your support. And that's it.
You in Harlem, go get a piece of fish.
Yes, go check out the women of the WAPW Women Against Domestic Violence. I guess we'll see you guys next week.
Your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Cause I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the breaks.
We're gonna end it up with some funkiness. It's your man DJ Tony Sparks, keeping it live with you, and now you already know what it is. Make sure you keep your ears clear right here. My man Big Bitch is in the building. It's definitely gonna get funky. Come on, IX Radio. Yeah, yeah.
I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it out, I'm the CAXN, the OVA, and the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1", and I'm tons of fun, and I dance to a T. You see, I got more blues than Muhammad Ali, and I bounce.
what I really want to know. Somehow I've got to let my feelings show. She's fresh, exciting. She's so exciting to me. She's fresh, exciting. She's so inviting to me. I've been waiting. You say you're going through changes. Every day it seems your life is up and down. And you say that you're looking for an answer. Everywhere you look, it seems it can't be found. Like searching, trying to find a rainbow. No one's ever found the treasure's told to be. But if you're looking for a lover, everything you need, you find right here in me. I've got the Midas touch. Everything I touch turns to gold. Oh, sugar. I've got the Midas touch. Baby, let me touch your body and your soul. I got your grace. You spread your hips. You my mind. I take the grip. I'm not myself. I just want you to stay around. Your hips are shaking, my heart is breaking for you. For you. Your hips are shaking, my heart is breaking for you. For you. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the
Let's make the deal. Check it out, honestly. Electric clock is right for me. Go back time to play. It's hard to go back. What you say? Your hips are shaking, my heart is breaking for you. I do. Your hips are shaking, my heart is breaking for you.
2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1.
2, 2, 2.
My mic sound nice.
One.
Check 1.
1, 1.
One,
My
two.
mic sound
No,
nice.
that's how you do a
check
mic
2.
check. It's like 1, 2.
Oh my God! Here you go with the fake.
No,
voice.
this is how you do
Fake
a mic
Barry.
check. My mic sounds nice. Check 1.
Yeah, you sound like a fake salt and pepper.
You see, the last week he called me some Oprah Winfrey. Now, you know what? I'm gonna sit back. This is the Big Rich DeRuler show.
Yes, yes. And I
in
got
the
my-
building
I
is
got
my
sisters up here today.
is
I
my
gotta-
brother Big Rich
I gotta
DeRuler.
ask them a couple of questions. That
You said 1, not a couple.
2. I'd ask y'all 2 questions because it was brought to my attention last night. So I need a woman's point of view. Ladies, how soon is too soon to have sex in a relationship, a brand new relationship? How soon is too soon? Is the first week too soon? The reason I'm asking y'all that is because last night we was Last night we was at the spot Mingles, and we was all sitting around talking at the end, and this young man just told me that he had just met this young lady during the course of the night. So they was laughing and joking with her. I thought the way they was laughing and joking and hugging on that stuff, I thought they knew each other for a long time.
He had just met her that night?
In Mingles, that night.
Last night.
Yes. They came in there, they was laughing and joking, boom, boom, boom. So once again, I'm there at the bar, I'm thinking that they knew each other already. So he was like, yo, I love this spot, yo, boom, boom, boom. Every time I come in here, I do good, isn't it? I'm like, okay. He said,
So he's a thought.
So he basically started kicking it to this shorty, and at the end of the night, he was leaving. They left together. So he came back inside and said, yo, I'm about to hit shorty. So the other girls heard him say that, like 2 or 3 girls heard him say that and said, damn, that's just too soon. You just missed shorty. So he said, let me ask you a question. How early is too early to meet a young lady and think that it's okay to have sex with them? So that's why I had to ask y'all, because I know y'all got to get up out of here. So I'm going to ask y'all 2 quick questions about relationships. I don't want to hear a woman's point of view, and then I'm going to get the man's point of view, give the owl point of view, then y'all can go ahead. So, no, I'll get aside. How soon is too soon?
You want me to answer first?
I
or
want you to
Sissy?
answer first.
Okay, what I'll say is the first day, yes, that's too soon.
Okay.
But if you have, chemistry is hard to find. When you have that chemistry with somebody and that connection, it can be a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 90 days or whatever. But like I said, if you find somebody or if you meet somebody and that chemistry is there from the start, then who's to say is today or tomorrow or the next day?
So
it's all about chemistry.
So you couldn't make love to a person on the first night?
No, not on the first night, because we just get. Where's the
Wait a
conversation?
minute, so now we're brothers and sisters now. We talking. Let's go back to this question again. I'm gonna ask you again.
Yo, use about.
Have
Be
you ever-
careful. Tread lightly.
Okay.
Tread lightly. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
All right, let's be real long. Let's go.
No.
I'm
You
not
was gonna
going
ask me.
You told me to tread lightly, 'cause I don't know where you're going with this.
Have I ever had sex on the first day? No, I haven't.
Never.
No.
Okay, sis.
The same question. Have I ever had sex on the first
Have you ever
night?
had sex on the first date?
No.
Never.
Never.
Okay. Now, do you think it's something wrong with that, having sex on the first date?
I believe it's up to that individual themselves. It's not me personally. I wouldn't, but like Lady D said, if the chemistry is there, then you go with what you feel.
Okay.
But I personally believe that there's a little bit more to just you getting in my drawers.
Okay. Now, I'm throwing this at somebody because I told them that I was going to talk about this today. And I know she's watching. I know she's listening. I was explaining to her just last night, that a lot of relationships don't work in the beginning because of, okay, so what happened is basically, let me tell you what happened. This young lady, she's a limelight type of person. A lot of people like her. A lot of people try to get at her. So I was explaining to her that I know somebody who's really interested in her, but don't want to go at her wrong, because if he go at her wrong, he feel like, he's going to be embarrassed about it. And I tell him, most of the good relationships are somebody that's right there in front of your face.
Right.
Now, the young man wanted to go at her last night, but he didn't want to go at her because, like I said, her popularity, people was around her. He didn't know how to go about it. And I'm explaining to him, don't feel like that. If you feel like you really want to go
Go
ahead,
for
go
it.
for it. But now let me ask you a question. When I just said it about, now you agree with me. When I said that most relationships, the good ones, is somebody that you already knew or somebody. So why do a lot of these relationships don't work if that's the answer?
Because a lot of people don't want to cross that boundaries. A lot of people don't want to lose what that good chemistry that they have. Like whether it's a friendship level, they don't want to lose that friendship. They're afraid to lose the friendship.
But
to
it could
build
be
a-
the best thing that ever.
I agree with you.
Okay.
It could
Or
the
it could
best
be the
thing, or
worst
it could
thing.
be the worst thing.
Because
won't
if you
know.
guys
you two are always, you two and I always tell me if you really want something, go for it.
You're supposed to.
All right. So then why are you just sitting up here saying two different things?
No. That nobody said two different things. It may not work for everybody.
Everything is not for everybody.
Right.
Okay.
So if this young man or this man wants this woman, he gotta give it a shot. How would he know if it's gonna work if he don't give it a shot?
Okay.
She might be what he might be what she needs to stop the whole limelight. She
Okay.
might be waiting for somebody like him to stop the
Okay.
limelight.
But now, once again, when you shoot your shot, okay, say it doesn't work, where does that friendship go from there?
It should still be a friendship.
But then a lot of people don't do it like that.
It should still be a
That's
friendship.
because people are not
Because
mature
you
enough
gotta
to deal
under-
with that.
Right.
Because first of all, if you're in a relationship, if we're just friends,
Okay.
and it's like you said, a lot of times the people that is the closest to you are be the ones that might. I've seen people. I've grew up with people that they were good friends, and all of a sudden they got married and they made it last. But not everybody does. It's not for everybody.
I personally believe that you have to be friends. Like there's no relationship without a friendship. That's just me personally. You have to. We have to. There has to be some type of chemistry.
But when you
between
say
the two of us.
friends, okay, when you say friends, what do you? Okay, because once again, this person known this person for a while, and I told him last night, because like I said, last night she was there. I know how he feels because he expressed it to me before. I'm like, yo, shoot your shot. But if you shoot your, he's feeling on some, too many people in here trying to get at it right now.
It's all about how he shoot his shot.
Just because everybody's trying to get at her,
She might not be trying to get at
she
them.
might not be trying to get at everybody. It's like Sissy said, he might be the one that can take her away from that limelight because the limelight is not all glitz and glory neither.
Okay, so how do you know? Okay, because women always say this all the time. I know if I'm going to have sex with that man or be with that man within the first, day, minute, hours. When do you really know that this is the person that you're interested in? How long? Is it a time period? Can you really tell the first day? Can you? I mean, these are some. I'm really trying to.
Because the thing that I was about to say in my head could not come out my mouth, so that's why I laughed.
Whoa, hey Al, did you hear what she said?
I heard it.
The thing that come out her head, did not come out her mouth. Whoa!
Yeah, that exactly.
No, seriously. They say women can tell by the first conversation, by the first.
That's
is it
that's
true?
where
I mean, do you really make a decision?
that's where the physical attraction come in.
So that's physical attraction.
Yeah, it's physical attraction.
I believe you make a decision whether or not that's something that you want to continue to pursue. Because if your conversation, if me and you on our conversation can't be something on my level or what I expect 1 to 2 times of us talking, then we already lost a connection.
But they always
right
say
there.
opposites attract. So what about if he's not on your level? What about his conversation is not on your level? Opposites attract. That's what they say all the time. Good girls like bad guys. Bad guys like good girls.
That's not necessarily true.
That's what they say.
All of those I think those are hood myths.
Hood myths.
Yeah, because I don't want no bad boy.
So what type of guy do you like? What type of guy do you
I like you, brother. I want somebody just like my brother. I want somebody just like my brother. I don't want you, because you my brother. But I want somebody just like my brother.
Oh, shit. I need you to step in at any point right now.
Okay, so here we go, right?
Any point right now, Al.
Here we go, right?
Yeah.
First and foremost, if you have an attraction to an individual,
right,
and you're friends in the beginning,
Right.
okay, it's obvious that y'all know one another somewhat. I'm not going to say that the relationship is perfect and y'all can read each other's spirit, but there should be some chemistry there where you feel like, okay, I'm really feeling you, and I want to be honest with you. Okay, and I want to let you know how I really feel about you. I know we've been friends, but I'm feeling a little bit more than that. Now, any day that you could sit down with that level of maturity and speak to a young lady, but here's the thing. Before you even sit down and have that conversation, you can't have no expectations.
That's right.
See, the problem with that brother you speaking about, he already has
expectations. That it's gonna go all the way,
okay?
And it may not.
And if he doesn't hear what he want to hear, then he's going to be disappointed.
Absolutely.
And that's the problem with expectation, because with expectation comes emotions. And the first emotion is disappointment. The second emotion is anger, or how would I say? Oh man, what's the word I'm looking for? Abandonment. Okay. So again, we got to be careful in what we put on the table and be willing to be mature enough about it. So whichever way that it goes, we can continue to have a relationship with that person. At the end of the day.
Absolutely. He got to be accepting to a rejection too, because he don't know what her situation is. He's looking from the outside.
No, but if he knows,
He
knows the person, he knows the young lady, so he knows her situation.
How well does he know her?
Well, like I said, once again, I didn't go into details like that, but the way he explained to me last night that he knew her, he's been liking her for a while. He really hasn't had the chance to
just because you know somebody, knowing them and knowing them is different.
Like he might
know of her. He might know of her. He might not know her personally.
Right. Or he might know enough to know that she's single, but there might be a reason why she's single.
Right.
You
okay, so
understand?
sis, you said now, wait a minute, so y'all kind of confused me. Let me tell you where you're confusing me at.
Okay.
Because you're telling me that he should shoot it. Sis said a few minutes ago, he should be able to shoot his shot.
He should.
Right.
But then y'all saying if he shoot his shot and emotions come in and it's not what he wants to hear. So then why would he...
what I'm saying, if he shoot his shot, he should do it without
expectations. You have to shoot the shot without expectations. You can't... He already has it in his mind that he wants a full-blown relationship because he's been watching her for a long time and he's been attracted to her.
Okay.
He can't go in it with that. He has to go in it like Al started off saying, like, we've been friends for a long time. I'm interested in you. I find you to be very attractive. Can we go out and talk for a little bit? Can we go out for dinner, whatever it is? But he can't go in because he already
thinking
has the
automatically
mindset
she's going to say yes.
That she's in the limelight because you said it. He know that she's in the limelight. Everybody's after her. Just because they're after her don't mean that she's after them, and it doesn't mean that she's into any of those that are after her. So he has to shoot his shot just like everybody else that's in the limelight is shooting their shot.
Right. Okay. And also, if she is single at this point, because of where she is in her life, she might have some values and principles where she's like, I'm not dating anybody on this level or that level because I don't want it to interfere with my career. So again, he has to be mature enough to accept whatever she tells him. And if he's not, then he shouldn't say nothing.
Okay, now I heard what y'all said, but now I don't know how he would take that. But me, I tell you this all the time. I don't like rejection. I don't like rejection. So if I feel that I don't feel like when I shoot my shot it's gonna be the expectation what y'all saying.
Right.
Then I'm not gonna shoot my shot.
You're telling me throughout all your years of life you never leaped out up there to take a rejection? You have to. There's no way that you did not.
No. The reason I say that, I'm truthful. I'm being truthful right now. Yeah.
Tread lightly.
I'm treading right. You know what I mean?
Treading right.
No, but I'm just saying, if I feel that it's somebody that I really like, but I don't think it's gonna work,
you gonna keep it in the friend zone?
Okay.
Or the associates?
We're not gonna call no names. Okay. Right. We're the same page, right?
Yes, we are.
I liked somebody that you knew. But I was scared to shoot my shot because I was scared of the rejection part of the game.
Right.
But how did you know if she was gonna reject you?
I was too nervous to even find out. So
you a little punk at heart.
Well, no. Because what I am, not to cut you off, Rich, not to cut you off, but I'm gonna tell you, most men are like that.
Right.
Most men are afraid to approach a woman because of the. I'm telling you, you don't know men. I'm telling you, don't know men.
Excuse me.
I'm telling you, majority of the men will not approach a woman if he feel like he's going to be rejected, and that's right off the rip. Some men want to prove something, so they approach people so that they don't look like a punk.
Right.
But at the end of the day, really in the back of their mind, they're afraid of that rejection.
Okay.
And that's why I say once you
I
reach
ain't
a
no
level
punk
of
then.
maturity,
You know what I
once
mean?
you reach a level of
I ain't
maturity,
no
you
punk.
have to be willing to not have any expectations.
Right.
That's the only way you're going to get past those emotions that you carry with you.
All right, so sis, like I said, since you know the situation, I wanted.
Why you laughing?
I wanted you to tell me where I went right and where I went wrong. Because you know the situation. We ain't calling no names now. All right, now don't you call no names because you get sued up here.
Oh, I might know already. Hold up. Let me. I'm going to show you some names on my phone. If it is, just say yes, and then I'll post it.
No, you ain't posting nothing. We ain't going to say no names up in
I
here.
don't want to say where you went wrong or where you went right because I really don't know the whole details of it. I know bits and pieces, so I can't say you went right or you went wrong. You
Okay.
might just be still going on the straight path.
Okay.
That's just my personal opinion.
All right. But me not.
Well, you went wrong when you didn't shoot your shot.
No.
Nah,
you don't
he
know.
shot the shot. I mean,
You shot a shot. It was off target.
Oh.
He was a bullseye.
He missed the bullseye.
It wasn't that. I think it's still the shot is still being shot. If it makes sense.
Okay, I got you.
Am I
got
lying
you.
or no? I just think the shot is not being like too clear.
Mm.
The honesty is not there. That's just me personally.
Okay, so
that's what I believe. Am I lying or am I right? Or are you pleading the fifth?
So now you're not honest.
Am I lying? No, I'm quite
I'm
right.
trying to-
But
He's
tonight,
just, I think what it is, I think he's just trying to
we
feel it
swear.
all the way out and feel it through to see if it's a go or a no.
Okay. So, and on that note,
Oh, you left it. You leave it alone. That's all you want to hear.
That's how it
Rich.
is.
now, no, let me just say one more thing. Okay, let me say one thing. I know you have to go. Okay. But me being the love doctor, the love guru, right? A lot of people always say, why I'm not in a relationship to the point where people say
Can
all
I
the
answer
time.
that?
Wait a minute.
We even get the question.
So I always say,
She already know.
I always say it's the company that you keep around you that makes you do some of the things that you do. Like these two.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
now.
I'm going
Wait a
there.
minute. Wait.
Yeah, I'm
Let's be
tread
clear.
lightly.
I'm
Let's
going-
tread
we
tread
going-
lightly.
All right,
Okay.
so
Go ahead,
I
finish your
want you to
statement.
clarify
Let
that.
him
Go
finish
ahead.
his statement. Go
All
ahead.
right. So I have two beautiful sisters here.
Right.
But with them not being in relationships, and wait a minute. Yeah,
Right.
it affects me. It makes me like if you be around bad, you're gonna do bad.
Oh, so
yeah.
what you're trying to say is you figure you being around us not being
So,
in a relationship
wait.
is why
Wait
you
a
being
minute.
in a
Don't say nothing about
relationship?
really. I'm just talking about the other part of the game. We're not talking about the
No. That's
Tread
what you just
lightly.
said.
I just want to
Tread-
That's what you just said.
tread
You-
lightly.
clear on what you're
Let's be
saying.
clear.
So
Let's be clear.
You're saying because you hang with us and you're allegedly stating that we're not in relationships, that's why you're.
You
not-
I
allegedly
didn't say
stated.
that.
You
No, I
don't
didn't say
know what our
That's what I
situation
just
is.
said.
I could say I can
Am
just
I
wait.
lying? Al?
Let
That's
me
what
let
he
me
said,
let
right?
me
That's
clear
what I
it up.
heard.
Yes, please
All right,
clear
clear
it.
it
I
up.
want to answer
Okay,
it
listen.
properly.
Okay, say what you're saying, not what you
Not what you
thought.
thought, right?
Okay. It's hard to have a good relationship when you have bad around you. You know what I mean? Like my two sisters, I be around them and I see them do so much that it makes me look at that. Yeah. So
Excuse me? What?
yeah. So this
So
is
in
what,
other words, what you saying is a lot of your hesitation is because you see the way they respond to when men approach you.
oh, that's where we at right now. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so let me
I
ask you a question.
I'm talking now. Listen,
All right,
me and
okay,
Al
go
sit
ahead.
right now.
Oh, so you asked us to stay.
So, because at any point I can say, Al, mute the mics. Okay. Mute the mics. Okay. Okay. That's what I'm saying, Al.
Okay, I got you. I got
I
you.
see what my sisters do.
What we do?
I've known. Okay, y'all want me to go there? We there. Well, I'm fucking. We there.
All right, you better tread lightly. That's all I'm saying. You
I
better
have
make
seen-
sure you got facts and not fiction.
Okay. I have seen good men shoot their shots at both of y'all. I done seen good men.
And what happened?
And
What happened?
I don't know how far they went, but I have seen good
What
men
happened?
shoot their shots and nothing came out of it. So that makes me say, if I want to shoot my shot at somebody, I gotta watch it because I watch what my sisters do. Like, I have seen very good men shoot their shots. Am I lying?
Yeah.
I'm lying?
Yes, you damn sure
Well, I'm
is
not going to
lying.
call no names, but we're going to leave it alone. But
So okay, let me help
Ned
you. Rich. Let me
DeWino.
help. Ned DeWino.
I have seen Ned come at you. Okay.
So you know why Ned didn't get farted?
Oh,
Because
and
Ned's a
Rollo-
wino.
and
I
Rollo
don't know
came in
damn
and said,
why.
Rollo could have Rollo.
And where the hell is that Nikki? Where's that Nikki? I got something for her ass too. I know why she ain't getting none. Huh? Okay. That's my next topic. I wish she would call her ass up in here. I know why you ain't getting none.
Listen,
we
you're
about
not
to
gonna
get
talk-
into it.
you're not gonna talk about Nikki.
We about to
Get out
get
here.
into a music break because we have a special guest DJ up in here today. My man DJ Tony Sparks. We're gonna come back. I know you gotta go. Can you give me 5 more minutes? That's what I'm asking for, 5 more minutes. Let's give him a little, 5 more minutes, and then we'll come back.
But you ain't let us respond.
I'm gonna let
you
you respond
back
after
and
the break
respond.
because now this is truthfully, and this is true. Don't tell no story. I have seen good men shoot their shots at both of y'all, and nothing came out of it. So it makes me go, damn, those were good guys. Like, so we're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, we gotta come back to that. Let Tony take you into
Mute the mic, please. I know some shit about to happen right
Tony
now.
Sparks, let's go, baby.
Mute them shit.
There's so many of you girls, I hear you've been running from the beautiful queen that you can be becoming. You can look in my palm and see the storm coming. Read the book of my life and see I've overcome it. Just because the length of your hair ain't long, and they often criticize you for your skin tone. Gonna hold your head high, cause you a pretty woman. Get your runway stride on and keep it going. Girl, live your life. I just wanna be myself. Yeah, don't sweat, don't be yourself. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Girl, be yourself. That's why I be myself. And I wanna love it. Let them get mad. They gon' hate anyway, don't you get that? Doesn't matter if you're going along with their plan. They'll never be happy cause they're not happy with themselves. I'm talking about things that I know. It's okay, show yourself some love. Don't worry about who's saying the word.
Baby, I'm so glad I found you. Now I'll never let you go. Cause what is love without you? Girl, let me build my world around you. Give you just what you need, boo. Promise I won't play no game. No more party for me. No more drinky for me. I'm gonna make you the only one. Yeah. No more chasing pretty brown things. No more running around sneaky. I'm gonna make you the only one for me. For me. I'm gonna make you the only one. And I'm gonna make you the only one, girl. I'm gonna make you the only one. And I'm gonna make you the only one. When we make love, it's like a dream. Such a beautiful scene. Don't have to want for anything, no. Heaven gave me what I prayed for, and I thank God each day for enjoying life beside you, girl. Make me sing till you make me sing, Tweedledee. Make me fall to my knees, cause you're so sexy. And please, girl, never leave me, that's a plea. I never knew, but now I see you were made for me. I fall. No more party for me. No more drinky for me. I'm gonna make you the only one. And I'm gonna make you the only one. No more chasing pretty
I trust you and all, but I've been here before you. You remind me of pain, but I can't ignore you. After I met you, boy, I tried my best not to think of you. I tried such a silly game to play, to eventually just lose to you. Can I get another chance to hold you tonight? Come on, baby. When things were so right, hold you, boy, with all of my might. Just to let you slip away. I put my heart out to you, so now the day that for you, and though hurting you was never my fault. Tryna see what's in the cards for tonight. Boy, accept this as my plea. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh yes I do. So don't break my heart, please. I love you. So don't break my heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a couple of shout outs. While we going? Wanda, what's going on? Keisha, what's going on? Trina, what's going on? Miss Parker, what's going on? Miss Lee, how you doing, baby? Who's that? Jackson, how you doing? Tammy Hayes, how you doing? Beverly, what's going on? Beverly Richardson, what's good, baby? Virginia, I see you, I see you. Ingrid, what's going on, girl? LaWanda, how you doing? Miss Jones, how you doing? The big rich shout-outs right now. Bridget, what's going on, Bridget? Simpson, what up, boy? Simpson always talk about, I don't ever shout him out. What up, Simpson? Bridget, what's going on? Ingrid, Miss Virginia. Miss Jones, yeah, Ingrid, yeah, VA, all the way. Tammy Hayes, oh, today is Soundview Day. Just hit me, today is Soundview Day. Come on. That's the song. It's like that, every little step I take. You will be there every step I make. talk about you, so I think you need to listen to this. Shooting a shot at the right person at the right time. I won't bring that back up. We gotta talk about it now. I got a couple people on here. I need to tell them about themselves. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Miss Jones, I need you to listen to the next segment. Ingrid, I need you to listen to the next segment. Bridget, I need you to listen to the next segment. Virginia, I need you to listen to the next segment. Yes. Rwanda, I need you to listen to the next segment. We talking to the ladies now. What's up, Deborah? Yeah. Miss Richardson, I need you to listen to the next segment. I'm coming at all the ladies right now. All the ladies.
They're gonna come at your ass. Facts.
Oh. Yes, we're back. We back, Al. Microphone checks.
The mics are on, man. What's wrong with you?
Okay. So, like I said, I see a couple of people. I just want to give them a clear shout out because the music was on. So let me start from the top once again. Everybody that's tuning in. Oh shit, we about to. Who's this right now? No, not right now. Hold on. I'm on the mix right now.
Oh, okay, Facebook done shut them down.
Okay, no. Hush your mouth. All right, so once again, I want to start from the top. Miss Wanda, shout outs to you. Tori, shout outs to you. Cynthia, shout outs to you. Miss Lee, shout outs to you. Miss Jones, Tammy, shout out to you. Bev, shout outs to you. We're going to keep it moving. Shanice, what's going on, cousin? Shout outs to you. Miss Jones, we about to get into you right now. Ingrid, yep, we about to get into you right now. Shooting your bet. What up, Simpson? You always talk about I never shout you out. Get well, big boy. Need to get back to the game. All right, let's go. Shooting your best shot at the right time. That's what I need to know. When is the right time to shoot your shot? And when a good guy is coming at you, how do you know if he's a good guy or not? Because like I said, I threw a couple of names out there off the air, and now sis know where I'm coming from. So shooting your best shot at the right time in the relationship game, how do you know when it's the right time? Come at me. Let's go, sis. I need both of y'all to respond on this, as well as little Al. When is the right time to shoot your best shot, and when do you know it's the right time? And I hope that person that we was talking about on my behalf, I hope that person is listening. If she's not listening, she can tune in and rewatch this because I'm feeling some type of way right now. Yeah.
What's wrong? Why are you feeling?
Nah, because I'm feeling.
Did you shoot your best shot?
We not talking about me right now. This is the Love Doctor Show, the Big Rista Ruler Show, the Love Guru. I'm asking y'all the question today. Don't ask about.
I don't shoot my shot.
What happened? What happened with your gun unloaded?
Yeah.
You got no bullets? What's going on?
I don't got no bullets, ain't got no gun, ain't got nothing.
Sis, when is the right time to shoot your best shot? And how do you know when a good guy is a good guy coming for you? And that, how do you know? Because like I said, I know a couple. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say no name.
Too late.
First of all, let's be clear. I'm not shooting my shot. That's not my job.
So you never, if you like a guy, you can't shoot your shot at him.
Nah.
So women are not supposed to shoot their shot at a man.
Man is the
hunter.
I'm old fashioned. I feel a man should always approach a woman.
No, man.
And approach her. You asking her, hold up. How you gonna ask
somebody a question and tell them the
no?
answer is no.
I mean, listen. This is what you're saying. You're saying that a woman is never supposed to shoot her shot if she sees something that she's interested in?
That's not
what
No, that's not what I said. I am being clear. And what I said to you is that I'm old fashioned, okay, and I believe that the man should approach the woman.
Okay.
Point blank, okay? So again, if a woman feels like, okay, she's tired of waiting and she want to drop some information or some hints, then that's okay. But still, the man should take the lead.
Okay.
I'm with Al.
Yeah.
I started it off, and he just finished on exactly what I was going to tell you.
Because women don't go after, thirsty women go after men.
Like, I'm not, you know me already. I'm not with that. You have some women that's gonna flaunt themselves to shoot their shot. They gonna dress a certain way to shoot their shot. They
be throwing themselves on men and stuff like that. A man, if a man wants you, he gonna come get you.
Though, let's be clear, to each his own.
Yeah.
But what's for me? If you gonna come, then I'm either. You said that you knew a few guys that shot their shot towards me, but you gotta remember that I got standards.
Okay.
And there are things that I require.
Okay.
And there are things that I'm just not gonna allow, and I just personally don't like certain things. So why entertain that?
But once again, you never knew if this person could have really been that one. All right, there's some things that can be overlooked. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm gonna use this. Okay, I heard a young lady say a couple of weeks ago that she wouldn't date men that's shorter than her, right? She said she wouldn't date a heavyset man.
Right.
So I'm saying, how you know a shorter man wouldn't have been the person for you, or a heavier set man couldn't have been that one if your standards is that from the beginning, but he could have been a good person and he shot his shot. He came at you right. Everything what Al just said.
What's coming at you right? Let me make sure. What's coming at you right?
I wasn't him, so I don't know. But I'm just saying.
No, what is your
I'm just curious.
Because
maybe I'm overlooking. Maybe I'm not looking for the. Maybe they coming.
So if you shooting your shot at a woman, what would you do?
If I'm shooting my shot at a woman, this is
right.
If I'm shooting my shot at a woman, right? The first thing I want you to know is that I have to know that that's going to be something, because I don't like rejections. So it has to be something that I know I'm going to be good with. I'm not going to go into this where I can be rejected. I can't do that because I'm not good with rejection. So it has to be.
So if somebody rejected you, how would you react to that? Now, say you shooting your shot.
I got to really think about this. What you're saying? Go ahead.
You shooting your shot, all right? And in your mind,
Artie Green, what up, boy?
In your mind, you feel like, okay, this is gonna happen,
right?
And then you go and shoot your shot, and you still get rejected. How do you handle that? Because there's a possibility that could happen.
See, truthfully, it's never happened to me, so I can't answer something that I know.
No, I'm not asking you.
So if I shot my shot at a lady, and it didn't happen, I'm not gonna get upset or not speak to her or nothing like that. I'm not going to do that.
Are you going to, so what are you going to do?
I feel that if it's something that you really want, you'll go after it till you get it. My father always told me if there's something that you want.
So you would be a pest?
No, I'm not going to be a pest.
If she said, okay, say for instance, you met a young lady.
Y'all always trying to throw me under the bus.
No, ain't nobody trying to throw you under the bus.
If you really care for somebody and you shoot your shot and it doesn't work, that means that you're just supposed to just forget it, just stop, don't do it, don't.
You just said that because you don't like rejection. So
no, I'm not gonna just say, okay, it's over. I shot my shot. It's done. No. I'm gonna let you know how I feel.
But you just said you don't like rejection.
I
You're
don't.
confusing me.
No. I don't like rejections. But I'm not gonna shoot my shot if I feel I'm gonna be rejected. But if I do get rejected, I'm not gonna be to the point where I'm upset with the person.
Oh, after you've already shot your shot.
Right. I'm not gonna be upset.
You're not gonna go home and cry in a fetal position.
No, I'm not gonna.
Because you ain't never been rejected.
Nah, well, I didn't say I've never been rejected. I just said I'm not gonna be mad at that person. I have never been rejected to the point where I'm in a relationship and I'm mad now because it's over. No, I'm not. I have one bad relationship in my life. One. So I think my ratio is pretty good right now. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So let me just say one more thing.
You had how many bad relationships?
You said one.
I want to say one bad one. I say bad, I mean we went out bad. But now it's
only one.
Bad. When I say bad, I'm saying bad like bitch at the end of the thing and set motherfucker. Yeah, one bad. I had one bad one where it just was no good. But now, Al, let me touch something else. I'm gonna touch this as the last thing. Now this is about to get. Let me turn my hat to the back for this one. This is about to get. Al, this is about to get ugly now.
I'm listening. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on you.
Now, I live my life through experiences. So this week I went through an experience, right? A young lady, we're not gonna say where we was at. A young lady got upset with me, right, about something that I didn't have anything to do with, right? Put me in the middle of it. She came back to me with an apology. I heard her, but I didn't want to accept it. My sisters got on me saying that I'm wrong for that.
Wait a minute now.
Now Don't say where we was at.
I'm not
now, 'cause
gonna
we
say.
can't talk about that on the
I
air.
know that. Hello.
Okay, so my sister said that I was wrong for not wanting to set. It's two people. You know,
And it was all in the same
on
day.
why- and then let's make it clear on why I said you was wrong.
Okay.
I said
Okay.
okay. So the
You want my
situation
opinion
was,
too? Sorry, sis. He wants my opinion
Yes,
too.
he does. I do.
Okay.
So the individual
And this is true for them.
apologized, like he said. The individual, I wasn't there physically. I heard of it, and then
Right.
I asked both sides. So the individual apologized wholeheartedly, as what I was told, and he didn't want to accept the apology. My response to him was, yes, you were wrong, because you were supposed to accept the apology. You can accept an apology, but do not have to deal with that individual. You don't have to pick up where it left off. You don't have to rekindle anything. But you, as the person that you are, the Bible tells us to forgive. So you are to forgive her, but you don't have to forget how it happened, and you don't have to go back to the way it used to be. Even
But
if that person wants it to return back to what it used to be, you already know, and I told him you was already upset on how she handled it, and I agreed with you on that, did I not?
Yes.
I agreed with how she went about it, because it wasn't your fault. So she put you in the middle of something that had nothing to do with you, so the person stopped speaking to you. So okay, she must have realized, like, dang, I did something wrong, let me apologize. You can accept the apology, but you do not have to.
I don't
want to
accept the apology.
But here's the deal.
I didn't want to accept
Here's
the
the deal.
apology.
If we're talking about the same situation,
Yes, we are. Yes.
Okay. That person said they never said a bad thing about him.
She stopped speaking.
Let me just say my part. This lady, and she was a lady because she came to him and she said everything. She said that if she did anything, which she don't believe that she did, because she never said anything bad about him. She says, I apologize.
Okay, so stop
I
right
accept your I not only did she say she apologized, but she said to him, I don't want something bad to happen. And
I get all of that. I
she
get all
told
of that.
him that she loved him. I mean, it was
I get
really
all of that. I get that. I agree with you on that, and then I had to agree with him because because I've experienced it. If you stop speaking to me for something that I did not do to you, and you caused our great relationship that we had to unfold the way that it unfolded.
so now I'm gonna play
and
devil's
I have
advocate.
no idea on why you stopped speaking to me, and now you're coming back to me and you're coming to apologize. Okay, I might be hesitant at first, as he was, but I told him you should have still accepted the apology.
And the worst part about it is
takes a lot.
she's
for
a
an individual.
God-fearing
child. Hold on. So I'm gonna bring it for you.
But it
So
takes
we're
a
gonna go.
lot for a person to apologize.
Right,
is
right.
why I told him he should have
Right.
still accepted it
because he
You
doesn't
don't have to.
he doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't apologize.
So hold up, but wait a minute. This is not tit for tat.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
a tit
I'm
for
not
tat
saying
thing.
that it
And it's
is,
not a
but I'm
thing
just
where we're
saying
that you don't do it, so that's probably why you don't. You shouldn't. If somebody come to you, you should accept it. But let me tell you what the word says. Okay, the book of Matthew.
The book of who?
Matthew.
The book of Matthew.
Chapter 18, verses 21 through 22. Now, here is Peter, right? The armor, the strong man that rocked with Jesus, right? He's going to Christ, and this is what he's saying to Christ. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? So in other words, he's asking Christ, how many times am I going to let these people keep disrespecting me? How many times? Christ's response to him was, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
70 times 7.
That means, first and foremost,
She got 60 more 9 times? She got 60 more 9 times?
No. 70 times, it means forever.
Right.
That means that anytime somebody does something to you, have an ought with you, okay, and they come asking for forgiveness, okay, you as an individual should forgive them. And I'm going to tell you why. No, wait a minute. Don't say you can't, because I'm going to give you a reason why. I'm going to give, wait a minute. Let me finish, Rich. Let me finish, Rich. I'm going to tell you why.
Please help him.
Because on Calvary, Jesus Christ, right? Jesus Christ died for all our sins and to complete the level of forgiveness. So here's the thing. If you're not willing to forgive your fellow man, then when you get to heaven on Judgment Day, Christ will not forgive you.
Hi.
It is that simple.
Hi.
It is that simple.
look a
So
little
if you
stuck
want,
now,
if you want to have peace with the Lord,
Right.
then you will do unto his people as he has asked you to.
That's right.
Regardless of the situation, regardless of your personal feelings,
this is
because
what I told
it's really about, Christ says you shall love thy neighbor as you love thyself, because he believes that there's nobody that doesn't love themselves.
All right,
But you know the crazy thing about that is he knows that.
Okay, so to clean this up, what are y'all suggesting? Me to go to her now and accept
Yes,
her?
because she
wait,
came to you.
wait. I'm going around the room.
All right.
Now she apologized to me. She sat right there and she said maybe like a 5-minute thing of, I apologize, this is I love you, this and this. So now you're telling me 7 times 70.
Right.
I'm supposed to forgive her.
Right.
Right? So you're telling me now what? I'm supposed to approach her now and say, I forgive you?
No, you don't have to do that. What you have to do is within your heart, accept that apology from her, so that when this ever comes up, let me ask a question.
You said accept the apology.
Right.
I'm mad with somebody, right? I was not involved with this. Now this is not. I got anything.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
See, the situation doesn't matter.
Right. So you're telling me now to accept the apology.
Right.
So now how am I supposed to go about doing this? I'm supposed to go to her now?
No, you don't have to do anything. This is what you do in your heart of hearts. You can say, Lord, forgive me, but I'll accept her apology, and I just don't like what she did. That's it.
He played too.
Because only you and God knows. Only God knows what's really on your heart.
But it hurt me the fact that.
Okay, but God didn't say nothing about you being hurt. This is not.
I don't like rejection.
We don't serve. We don't.
I don't like rejection.
Listen, Rich, you got to remember one thing.
I'm getting upset right now.
Rich, listen to me. We do not serve a God of emotions. We serve a God that gives us agape love. That means under any condition, he loves us. That's why the scripture said that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believeth on him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So he's already made the ultimate sacrifice for us. And if he could do it for us, then we should be able to do it for others. Period.
You know what?
Period.
You
You asked me to preach, I'm going to preach, bro. I'm going to give you the word. This is not my opinion. This is straight from the word. If you don't believe me, go to John 3:16. You can go to Matthew. I just gave you the scriptures. I'm not making it up.
Okay, let me just say this. I hear what y'all saying. I respect what y'all saying. But everybody has feelings. She hurt my feelings when she put me involved. Wait.
Okay.
She hurt my feelings.
Okay.
Then, after you hurt somebody's feelings, and you come back to apologize, I just couldn't accept that apology.
Bro,
right there.
I'm with you.
I could not
listen,
accept that
so here's what I'm going to do for you.
But what you should have did, like I told you, the fact that she came to you, and you see how you just said she hurt your feelings? When she finished her whole apology speech,
You should have told her that.
All you had to say was, I hear what you're saying, but I just want you to know you hurt my feelings.
There you go.
Yep.
And
there
that's
you
it.
go.
You didn't even have to go in depth with anything.
That's it.
Right.
My feelings was hurt, and that's what I want you to know.
All right, so
have
that
a good
the
day
conversation,
and leave it just like that.
The conversation was over now. It's over between me and her, right? So now y'all saying that I should just in my heart. I don't say anything to her.
Okay, here's what
I don't say anything to her.
No,
you don't.
that's not.
Okay, in my heart. Okay.
Okay, and not only that, but that.
If your heart is saying for you to go to
I have a
her
beautiful heart.
And this is why I'm saying what I'm saying to. If your heart is saying to you,
No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not approaching.
Listen,
I will not approach.
Here's what she said to you, because I was standing right there.
You were standing right there.
She said that no matter how harsh, and she don't understand why he's so mad with her, but regardless of that fact, every time she see him, she's gonna still speak to him. She's going to still pray for him. She says she still loves him. And this guy turned his face up at that lady, and she walked away saying, "Good night, Mr. Ellis. I love you." Did she not?
So hold on, let me take this back. So you talking about people shooting they shot, and you talking about that you don't like rejection. So now the shoe's on the other foot. Okay, why would you do unto your fellow man what you don't like being done to you?
What you mean?
Because that was a form of rejection.
That was a form of
You
rejection.
rejected her apology.
Now y'all can't now. Y'all can't use that for
Rich,
that.
I'm just being honest with you, man.
That's not that for that. You can't.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I said,
That's still rejection.
Rejection is rejection.
I said no. We're talking about relationships.
No,
okay,
that
still
is
in a relationship.
Y'all had a relationship.
Okay.
In that relationship, right?
A relationship.
In that relationship.
I said in a relationship.
Hold on, let me ask you a
I'm
question.
not going to shoot my shot at a person.
Hold on, but let me
if
ask you a
I feel
question.
I'm going to be rejected.
Okay,
that's
hold
in a
on.
relationship.
But you let us know that you don't like
she
rejection.
didn't know whether or not
Right.
she was going to be rejected or if you was going to reject
Absolutely.
her apology. So she was rejected
And you guys
as well.
were in a relationship, a
'Cause y'all was
friendship.
There you
Friendship,
go.
relationship, same
Relationship is not always about sleeping
That's
with somebody.
right.
Relationship is being able to say,
So once
"This
again,
is my
let's
friend.
clear
This
this
is
up.
my sister.
Y'all just
I
told
know
me
you."
all I gotta do is say in my heart that I forgive
Right,
her.
but
don't have the same
Rich,
thing to her.
there are
No, we didn't say
that you. Rich, I need for you to hear me seriously,
I'm
brother.
serious now.
I am
You
too.
just
I need
told
you
me
to listen to me for a minute.
God forgave his only forgiven son, right? So you said in my heart, forgive her in my heart. I don't have to speak to her about it.
No, you don't. No, you
All
don't.
right,
But
listen.
here,
So when
but
you
here's the
see
thing.
her,
what I'm
she
saying.
speaks you just said I don't have to speak to her.
But
about
here's
it.
my thing. But
I don't
okay,
like rejection.
But listen, you need to listen for a minute.
If a woman gonna reject me, I'm not gonna shoot my shot.
Rich, just listen
I'm
for
not
a
gonna
minute.
do it.
You got to stop talking and listen for a minute. If that young woman come to you, right?
She came
and
to me already.
Well, hold up. If she returns and come to you again, you have to find it in your heart a way to say to her, "Okay, the reason why I'm treating you this way is because you hurt me. I heard you asked me for forgiveness. I'm gonna forgive you, but I might need some time to get past whatever it is I'm dealing with concerning you and I." That's how you handle that. That's how you handle that.
I can do that.
Okay.
We said that 10 minutes ago.
And that opens the door to rekindle that relationship. Okay.
I don't want to go back.
It's not about you going back.
I don't want to go
It's
back.
not about you going back. Do you realize that when people come to Christ and they're baptized, okay, they are renewed, they are purged. All the things that's in the past is in the past.
I understand.
But still, they got to go forward in life and still deal with the same things.
Okay.
So it's not about you going backwards. It's really about you moving forward. Okay. And you can't have a successful life if you're holding on to things that happened in the past. You got to cleanse your spirit
right.
too.
It's not about forgiveness.
You got to cleanse your spirit too in order for you to move on.
Forgiveness is always for you, not the other person.
I think I can do that. What y'all said, I probably can say that to her.
What's the difference from what I said today? That makes clear because everybody else
And
I need
you need an Al to tell you.
No, you know what the conviction is? The word.
As long as you got it.
No,
there's power in the word.
Well, let's go back.
When
Okay,
that lady
let's go
was
back to
speaking
shooting
to him,
shot.
she was speaking from the word.
Okay.
She spoke to him.
Okay.
And she told him everything that you said. She told him that. And when she walked away, I told him, brother, you got to forgive her. If this lady took the time out to she damn near begged him to forgive her.
Wow, that's rough. And you got to understand how that must make her feel. And then you still.
Well, she said she didn't care.
But okay, but here's my point. Rich is a very, very particular and spiritual guy when it comes to the heart and the emotions. I know that about him. That's my brother. Okay, so again, the things that upset you in life, the things that may upset you in life, or things that make you take you out of character, that you don't like what other people do to you, you have to find a discipline in yourself to not be able to do that to somebody else.
Okay, I respect what y'all saying. I hear what you're saying, and like Sis said, she did say the same thing to me the other day. Sis said to me the other day when she was standing there. Sis kept saying, "I can't believe," but I was hurting so much. I was hurting so much that I just couldn't right then and there. I couldn't do it.
And we
I was
get that.
okay.
Yeah, that's
I was
all right.
ready to explode on her. Really?
I thought he wanted to hit her.
Yo, I was
That's
ready
okay.
to because
And it was
once
best
again,
that you didn't say nothing.
okay, once again, when I'm good with you, when we're in a good place, and you take me out of that good place, it's hard for me to go back.
Right.
It's hard for me
I understand
And
that. But that's human. That's the flesh.
And that's how I felt. Like
I got you.
me and this lady was so. I mean, me and this lady was so tight. You wouldn't believe how we was. And then
every day she would stop.
I mean, me and this lady.
Spend a half an hour.
You stop with.
No, I'm not. I'm not. This is not out of anything like that, but just
I'm
to
just
have
saying.
conversation
Out of respect,
with him.
right.
Conversation.
Right.
We had a very good conversation. Yo, it was great. But then when you fall out with somebody else and get mad at me, you ask me for my opinion.
Okay, but here it is, Rich. Here it is, Rich. Again.
I don't like rejection.
I know you don't like rejection.
I don't like
all right,
rejection.
but Rich, here it is. Here it is.
I hope you're listening.
But here
Let's
it
go.
is. Here it is. When
Who's Miss Jones?
when you
Me
operate.
and Mrs. Jones.
My goodness.
Go ahead, let's go.
You should let that record do
I
its
don't
thing,
think you should have
man.
ever told him that because this
Hey, yo, everybody, can y'all give me somebody's asking for a shout out? Y'all know who it is.
Okay, give it to him.
Cousin Shell.
Cousin Shell. North Carolina in the house.
All right, so all I'm just saying, Al, is from the word. I mean, once again, they both said the same thing.
Right.
They told me this early in the week.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't listen to them.
Right.
It was not.
Because we're still fresh in the flesh.
Now that we all talked about it, I understand what y'all saying, and I'm willing to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't say anything to her right now because I'm.
But it's all right. We're not saying that
So
to
if
you.
you see her and she said hello, you can respond with a hello.
I don't know
That's
how I'm
the
going to
start.
feel right then and there.
It doesn't matter about how you feel. Just respond.
Okay.
That's
now,
all.
I know we gotta let Tony get back on because he's here from Brooklyn, and I just want to say one more thing. The part about the rejection, why I say I don't like rejection, is because me being a Cancer, I'm a Cancer.
Oh,
so
boy,
cancers
here
are
we go.
Cancers are the best romances.
Oh, here we go.
You know?
Oh,
no, we
Jesus.
are. We are the best romances.
Are we leaving now?
No. Wait. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, wait. Hold on. So
I done told him so.
Wait a minute. Cancers are the best romances. If I feel that I like you, and I shoot my shot, and it doesn't work, as a man, as me being a Cancer man, I think I take it more personal than any other man. Like you said, some men do it just to do it.
Right.
I can't do that.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. So, sis.
Go
You
ahead,
gotta be a
just go
joke.
ahead. I'm not joking. Go.
Sis, being my sister, I'm going there now. Listen, being my sister, if you felt like I was shooting my shot and something was gonna go wrong, you should have stopped me as my sister. You knew. Yeah, well, I'm going there.
She should have blocked the pain. She should have been there for pain management for you.
Yeah.
But how does she know? How does she know that it wasn't going to work? She don't know what was in that other person's mind.
She look a little baffled right now, but
yeah, because you blaming her.
Right, you're blaming me.
I'm gonna blame us because I don't want to take the.
You got to take the blame for yourself.
To do with that.
You knew if you felt like, nah, bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
I told you that once before. And
Wait. So now here you go.
You had to test the water for yourself. So guess what? You want me to
damn it, there's some shit down here on this radio.
How much more you want me to do?
Wait a minute now.
Wait a minute.
Now.
Oh, put your shades back on, please.
And your hat by your bullshit. And your hat. Put them all back on.
Listen.
No, but on the serious side. I don't know if it's Cancer men, but we just don't. If I feel like I'm
it's
going.
Cancer's period. You guys are too sensitive.
I don't like. If I feel like I'm going down a lane and it's not right, somebody stop me.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yourself?
Was Tito Jackson a Cancer?
Give him some tissue.
Give him some tissue.
Wait a minute.
Why you can't stop
Yo, hold
yourself?
on, Miss Jones is agreeing with you, like.
Speak, ladies, because she agreeing.
I'm
she
not-
know what
Thank
it
you,
is.
Miss Jones. Thank you, Miss Jones.
But I'm being honest. So why can't you stop yourself though?
But if you know.
I don't know because you only give me pieces of it. You're not.
You're not honest.
You give me a crumble.
You're not honest.
Crumble piece of the crust.
Since
Give
we
me a little
go in
piece
there,
of the
can we go
crust.
all the way there?
I think you don't want to stop. I swear to God. No. If anybody in this building don't want to go there, you better shut the hell up.
Let me ask you a question.
Shut the hell. You better shut the hell. Don't do it.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
There she go. Don't do it.
Lady D, ask him, please.
Oh,
Lady D,
Sal.
please don't do it.
Yes. Yes.
Let me ask you this question.
We having too much fun up here. Cousin Tyrone, what up, boy? Miss D, give your girl a shout out, please.
Who's that? Hey, Esther.
Let's go.
Look at it. I went away.
Go ahead. Answer
Nah,
the
I'm not
question.
gonna have.
All right, thank you. I swear I didn't want you to answer.
Oh, why you do that? Why you do that?
Come on.
Why you let her push you in the corner?
We're not doing that. Let's leave him.
We from
Me
the
and my
Let's Be
sis, we
Clear
have a-
radio.
Right.
Oh,
You need to be clear.
Now I'm your sister.
No, yeah, sis.
You
chill.
sure? You sure I'm your sister?
All right, so we about to get in. I know. Thank y'all for sitting in with me today.
Right, I'm out of here. You had me long.
Yes, we had a beautiful show up here today. My sister stepped in, but so y'all telling me that when a good man, I just need to hit this one more time. When a good man comes to y'all, y'all know if it's you said you got standards. And if the guy doesn't have the standards that you have, then he's not the one. Then how do you, no, that's what you said. The guy has to have standards. That's what she said, right, bro?
Well, she said she has standards.
All right, she
and
has
it's
to have
just
standards.
there's some limitations on what she's going to accept.
Okay, so once again, all right, let's bring it down. What are some of your standards that you
Now that's a little.
Now you treading. Now you treading.
Look,
Right.
Now
you're
you're a
reaching.
little too personal here.
Right, because they don't need to know that.
We got people.
They gotta
watching,
come. They gotta come out
I
right.
gotta tell you what my standards. That means that's what you're gonna come with.
You're
And you gonna pretend like you
If I
like
tell you
My
I
mom-
like
yeah,
lilies,
you're right.
you gonna bring me lilies all day.
You're right.
If I tell you I like
my
this,
mom's
you gonna
always
bring it
told
all
me,
day.
if somebody give you the wrong answer, let them figure it out and tell you the right answer on their own.
There you go.
So,
Hello.
but I know what kind of flowers you like. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, you need to know what kind of flowers. Holler at your boy, and I'll tell you what way to send them to and everything. Hey, sis. Now, what are your standards? Can I ask you for your standards?
No. Because there's people listening. And if we revealed our standards, then they're gonna know.
Yeah, they're gonna be all in your DMs.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Inbox.
I already got people
Showing them
video
pulling their
calling me.
cords.
Video calling me, showing me stuff that I don't need to see.
Okay, so this is the last thing I want to say. Al, since you a God man, you know, your standards.
No, I believe in Christ.
You believe in
I believe in Christ. I believe in the Trinity.
The lady has to be a Christian lady or
A godly woman.
a godly woman. Yes.
She has to. She really has to have a love for Jesus. For me,
I agree.
she gotta have a love for God.
Okay.
You know.
I don't know where Miss Jones is with all this facts and all this stuff with y'all
Miss
ladies.
Jones is lit. She
Yo,
know what
Miss
it
Jones
is.
need to
Thank
go.
Miss Jones, you know what it is.
Yo, you doing
Keep
too
it
much
coming.
today.
Hello.
All right, but I just want to thank my sisters for definitely, staying with me today and getting my points across that I don't like rejections. You know what I'm saying?
You got that very clear.
Okay, and
But let me help you understand something before you finish that.
Okay.
Throughout life, you're gonna receive rejections.
Whether you embrace them or not.
Don't ever think that you can't accept a rejection.
okay, but okay.
So here's a perfect.
know how
Here's a
many
perfect
times-
example, Rich. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're fired.
Oh.
All right, you're fired. This is your last show. Okay, no more iAccess radio for you. Okay, I'm sorry. You're being rejected.
One thing-
You're being rejected.
Hey. Now, let me just tell you something that's funny. My uncle down south, God rest his soul, my uncle named James Willie. Tyrone's on there, Michelle's on there, they all know. My uncle, when he taught me the game of checkers,
I love that game.
right? He always said, don't make just a move. Make a move that can double jump.
That's right.
Get the next man's move. So just now, Al said I'm fired. So now I gotta make a double jump because I own this damn station. This is my radio station. I own iAccess Radio. So my double jump is your ass is fired, and this is your last damn week on the show.
Okay, so hold on. I gotta do this now. Now I gotta do this.
This is my radio station.
So let me show you
I own
something.
iAccess Radio.
So let me show you
This is
something.
your damn last week up here. Yeah.
Hold on. So let me show y'all something.
Yeah.
While he playing checkers, I'm
You
playing
playing
chess.
chess.
Woo! I got him 10 moves ahead. So here we go. I got the key. You won't get in no more. Number two,
I'll break it
I
down.
know how to. Listen, I told him not even let you up the stairs.
What?
Boom, just like
Can't even
that.
get in the building.
You can't even get in the building.
How you know I got a key now?
You don't.
Okay, let's go.
You
Keep
don't.
going. I gotta turn my
Okay.
mic.
Then on top of that, if there's a slight chance that you make it into the room, You don't even know how to turn on the equipment and start a show. So you done, man. Bye.
Let me tell you something.
What?
I got Dodge on speed dial. You know what I mean?
But you can't find him. You can't find him. I called him last week. He still ain't answer.
On that note, we need to take a music break.
We gonna take a music. Hey, Al.
Yeah, baby.
You got your job back.
All right, thank you, man. So you ain't fired either, man. You're a good partner, man. I need you on my
Hey,
side.
sis, I just want to say thank both of y'all for staying with me today. We had a lovely time. We about to let Tony Sparks get into a music segment. Miss Jones, once again, I'm gonna deal with you a little bit later. Ingrid, what's going on?
You can call us if you need us.
Cousin
Miss
Shell, I'm gonna
Jones.
holler at you in a few minutes.
Bye, Michelle.
Bye, Cousin Shell.
Dee Dee's on the check-in.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Love Bug, Ruthie, Rob, Stacy Brown, everybody.
Love
on the
Bug,
check-in.
Ruthie, Rob.
Yeah, Love Bug.
There's two
A
people.
girl name is Ruthie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And she thought it was all one name.
Yeah, right? I'm just saying. Look. I'm just saying. Yo, let me stop.
So let me ask you a question.
Don't. What are you doing?
Go ahead, Lady D. Go ahead, Lady D.
What are you doing?
Go ahead, Lady D, please.
Hey, yo, do me a favor, Al.
No, I'm not muting on mic. I want to hear the question. I want to hear the question. I'm not muting nobody's mic. Nah.
You asked me to stay.
Right.
But your stay is over now, okay?
Oh, shit.
It's a checkout time. It's checkout time right now.
We ain't in the hotel.
Lady D, please.
Okay, so my question to you, right?
Oh, shit. She going to do this for Lil Al. This is some
For
shit.
Lil
Al.
You claim to know whether me and Sissy is in a relationship, right? You said we ain't got no man, right? That's what you said? Hello? Yes or no?
What?
Is that what you said?
What's the question again?
Okay, I'm leading up to the question.
Okay.
I said you claim to say that me and Sissy ain't got no man. You don't know whether we have a man or not.
Okay, but
No.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. You're right.
That's what you said, right?
Right.
So let me ask you this question:
What?
Are you in a relationship?
Okay. I am in a relationship with God.
Hey, man, I like that, Rich.
And on that note, we leave it.
On that note, I'm out. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I'm in a relationship with God.
As you supposed to be.
Yes, Jesus loves me. For the Bible tells me so. Let's go, Tony.
Understand this. Right. I really this. Yeah. John B. Go. Jigger. Understand what we trying to do. Keep it real, right? Keep it real, love. Keep it real, keep it real, Yeah. Always keep it real, love. Right. Check. I hook you up, love. I hook you up, right? Real what? I hook you up, love. Still,
Me and you been kicking it for some time. Shorty, you ain't let me know what's on your mind. I remember when cheating on my girl was once my steed. But the love so good, you got me on my knees. Asking, please, can we make love tonight? I feel so right, hold you tight. Take my sweet time to let you know how I am feeling for you. So tight, your love is right. Keeps me on, girl, all night. I love the way you hook me up, girl. Will you always you, baby, baby? You keep it real. I'll keep it real.
I feel so good. I really feel.
But I just can't sit around and be your toy. It's just like you, I've got needs too. But if they're not being met, it's one step from somebody like you. Oh yeah. I don't wanna be the one, so I don't wanna be the one.
should get together and drop our jellos. Make you hit notes like oohs and ohs. When the Jimmy grows, I'll curl your toes when I'm pumping like a pair of bowls. With no delay, lady, as we late, it's morning. Time for an instant replay. It's the RDHOTLOVERTONE, yo, and my sex should get an Emmy.
R&B smooth shit right now. Let's go. Come on, what's going on? Yo, Dane, what's going on, bro? Hey, Dolly, what's going on, Dolly? That's my sister, and I love you. Virginia, what's going on? Steve Bolden, what up, boy? Stevenson's on. Steve Bolden, what's going on, cousin? Mr. Vic, what's going on? Dee Dee, what's going on? Sharice, what's going on, boo? Dee Dee, how you doing? Miss Jones, how you doing? Cousin Shell, how you doing? Miss Jones, how you doing? Cousin Tyrone, what up? John Boy Odie, Mean Gene, Don Dix, Hot Rod, Kitty Ray Ray, Miss Dolly, Max and Longboy, what up, y'all? Miss Dot, what's going on, bro? Holla at me. Hey, Ladybug, what's going on, girl? How you doing? Stacy Brown, Payphone, ATL, stand up. Annette, what's going on, baby? Hey, Curry, hope to see you tonight. Diane, how you doing, baby? Hey, what's up, Gary Black? Erica, how you doing, Miss Erica? Danielle, hey Danielle, I'm upset with you. Hey Crystal, what's going on, bro? Artie Green, what up, boy? Soundview Day. Play the game, Beers, what's going on? Denny D, DJ Denny D, what's going on, boy? Pleasure. How you doing, bro? Ingrid, what's going on, bro? Bridget, how you doing? Lawanda, how you doing? We just vibing right now. R&B style. Beverly, how you doing, bro?
right, I don't wanna fuss and fight. I just wanna let you
Our Access
know
Radio,
I'm feeling
Big
good
Mr. Ruler Show,
tonight.
every Saturday from 1 to 3. Big Mr. Ruler, my man Big I.
You be cool.
You know how we do it.
I know you like the way that I'm moved. Oh boy, you bring me joy. Some try to plague me, but they can't fake me. Oh boy, you got it going on, and you make me happy.
So very happy.
Of you, I'm thinking of myself. I just wanna be with you, my friend, and no one else. It's not hard.
If you're home cleaning up and you're in the car just vibing with us, we have some R&B shit right now. Early 90s. Let's go.
Oh boy, I'll be your toy. Come on and play with me and never leave me.
It goes, oh boy.
You got it going on.
Come on.
And you satisfy me. Yes, you do. You satisfy me.
Big shout to Danny D. Play the game. Uncle Bird. First Lady Paris. Pretty Black. ATL. Y'all stand up. I'm down there. We also R&B early 90s shit. Let's go, y'all. If you ride in your car, bounce with us. If you in the crib, bounce with us. You at a picnic and a barbecue, bounce with us. Come on. Santiago, what's going on? Bro, what's going on? Alright. I'll give it to you. Come on, come on, come on. It's the Big Mr. Ruler Show. Come on.
Did you ever dream that it could be so right? I never thought that I would find all that I need in life. All I want, all I need. Now I know I found it in you. I found it in you. 'Cause you are my love. Yeah, this song, this song is going back. Last year, Valentine's Day, you would want to say, babe, I love you, It was mine. I swear, held you when you were sick, even the whole time I think to myself.
Yes, yes.
What is this I see? No. You don't come home to me. Oh no. When you don't come home to me.
Ladies, I just want y'all to vibe with me. Yo, we have some real 90s laid back in the cut. This the Big Mr. Ruler Show from 1 to 3 every Saturday on Access Radio. Y'all know how we do.
Out there.
DJ Tony Sparks on the 1 and 2.
So sick of your games. I'll set your truck to flames and watch it blow up, Honey, how you gonna see it now? So far from sincere. Fabrications in my ear drive me so far up the wall. I come sliding down. What is this I see? I don't believe you don't come home to me. When you don't come home to me, I can't deal, can't bear. I want you.
your surprise. Look, I hope you're happy since you're out there. Yeah, you've been caught. Yeah, yo, come on. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much.
Let me say what's on my mind. Take a little time to express myself.
Yes, yes. Once again, I want to give a special shout out to Play the Game, my man Biz, my man Will. Today's Soundview Day. I'm gonna fly through there for a few minutes. Bronx Road, what's up, y'all? My man Mayor, Brent, Bolo, Fly Die, what up, y'all? We making moves right now. This is Big Rich for Roller on the Roller Show. Soundview, Saquon, Bronxdale, Monroe. Holla at your boy. Artie Green, I'm coming to check you out in a few minutes. Soundview Day. Okay.
Tonight, let's take our time. Doing nice, doing slow. Baby, we got nowhere to go. Oh, I hope you don't mind. Oh, I'm coming on real strong. I give good loving all night long. Oh, I like the way you walk. So sexy, I can't help myself. Baby, I like you know I like to kiss your lips. Oh,
Everybody that I know is dancing on the floor. Since you left, the time has been so slow. Well, really gone out of my mind. Where else can I go? See, I need you, boy. I honestly think I'm impairing my health. See, I need you, boy. It's probably why I dance with myself. You're my star. My star. Start to wonder how you shine. So no matter how far, dancing with you in my mind. Yeah, yeah. Baby, it's cool with me. You left it all for friends. But I know it won't be long until it's on again. Be the harmony to every note. You could call me psychic if you like, whatever floats your boat. See, I need you, boy. I honestly think I'm impairing my health. See, I need you, boy. Yeah, it's probably why I dance with myself. You're my star, my shining star. Start to wonder how you shine. So no matter how far, I'm dancing with you in my mind. Baby, we used to walk and talk, and you would hold my hand. And by the time we finished talking, we'd be running out of land. And I can't wait until we move together again. Oh, baby, you know I miss you so much. It's like you got the magic touch. You're my
tryna get a little VI, keep it down on the low key. She know how it feels. I saw her shorty, she was checking up on me. From the game, she was spitting in my ear. You would think that she knew me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Watch out! Oh.
got 20. But that just ain't me. Hey, I don't take that chance. Where's it gonna lead? But what I do is the way she dances. Shawty, I rhyme me. The way she I'm like, yes, work that out for me. She asked for one more dance, and I'm like, yeah. How the hell am I supposed to leave? And I said, yeah. Shawty got down, come and get me. I got so caught up, got you on me. Look at my girl, that's the whole thing. Next thing I do, that's all I want is screaming.
Top Porsche, rolling on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me nothing bossed up and not changed the game. It's my big bronze, he got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. I'm from dollar bills, not from poppin' rubber bands. You gon' sang to me while I do my money dance like hey. Flexing on the gram like hey. Hit the little John, okay, okay. Oh yeah, we open up and let's get down.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Ultimate. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you all. When I walk with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blaming on my confidence, or blaming on your measurements. Shut the shit down on sight. That's right. Baby, I hear tripping and finesse. It don't make no sense. I hear tripping and finesse. You know it, you know. Baby, I hear tripping and finesse. It don't make no sense. I hear tripping and finesse. You know it, you know. Now slow it down for me, baby. Cause I love the way it feels when we grind. Yeah. Our connection's so magnetic on the floor. Nothing can stop us tonight. We're now walking with you. I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blame it on my confidence, or blame it on your measurements. Shut the shit down on sight. That's right. Baby, I hear tripping and finesse. It don't make no sense. I hear tripping and finesse. You know it, you know. I hear tripping and finesse. It don't make no sense. I hear tripping and finesse. You know it, you know it. Fellas, grab your ladies if your lady fine. Tell her she the one for life. Ladies, grab your fellas and let's do this right. If you're on one like me and mine. This is the remix. Yeah, we got it going on, Don't it feel so good to be us? Hey, yeah, we got it going on, Girl, we got it going on. Yeah, we got it going on,